I'm Jiangxian, a top student from a competitive small town, got into a top university, a leading tech titan, climbing the ranks smoothly, grinding my way up to mid-level P7 manager, earning $1 million salary, settled in Magic City, with a promising future. It's impressive, but it's really just an endless rat race. I've been insane overtime ousting many colleagues. If anyone asks if I ever seen Los Angeles at 4 in the morning, I'd proudly say I've seen the whole world at 4 in the morning. In less than 6 months, 2 colleagues had heart failure. My body's fine, but my mind is beginning to fracture.
Miss, exhaustion is your body's warning signal. I advise you to ease up before it is too late. Stop fretting.
Not only have I lost the reins, I've also picked up a new issue. I get uneasy if I don't work overtime for a day, and I can barely breathe when I'm on vacation. What now?
Is your condition contagious? Then come to my firm and infect everyone with it?
You cold-blooded capitalist. My high-flyer life has ended so abruptly. I still want to keep grinding. I'm still alive.
Host, you've been bound to the palace intrigue system. Your task is to enter the palace via the selection, earn the Emperor's favor, and emerge as the ultimate victor of the palace.
So I get to grind again?
As expected from this system, with such a keen eye for talent to choose the ultimate grinder.
Palace intrigue? What's palace intrigue?
You don't know what palace intrigue means? Have you seen The Legend of Zhen Huan? The Imperial Harem has 17 ranks. You're currently at a P1 entry-level post. Please take initiative in the harem, work for promotions and pay raises, and become a harem partner as soon as possible.
I see. It's just a job in another era.
You are now Jiangxian, daughter of the Meise magistrate. Your mother died years ago, and your father wed Lady Zhang. Lady Zhang is gentle-hearted. She takes pity on your loneliness and treats you quite well. Your father, Jiang Ke, is an esteemed scholar, so your life has been calm and comfortable.
I understand. So my family offers zero backing.
Bingo! You truly are a top student.
So how did the previous host die?
Her childhood sweetheart and fiancé broke off the engagement after he made it. The shock crushed her and she fell gravely ill.
Value life, steer clear of scummy men, and just focus on my career.
Initiating the first palace intrigue mission. You must clear the Imperial selection.
Guo, remain.
Mother, the remaining selection shall be determined by you and the Empress. I have official reports to review, so I'll take my leave.
Next group.
Dignified and poised. Very good. Assign her as an attendant.
Jiangxian, daughter of the Meise magistrate, remain.
Thank you, Her Majesty the Queen Mother. Thank you, Her Majesty the Empress. It's merely an ordinary stress interview. Workplace rule number 1, whatever kind of worker the boss desires, that's precisely who I'll be. As long as the salary's fair, I can even push past my limit.
Everyone, return and rest now. Tomorrow the head maid will instruct you on the palace rules.
Congrats, host, on passing the preliminary assessment. From now on, I'll be your maid and accompany you as you begin the palace power struggle mission. Once you step into the palace, there's no turning back, and countless ladies are vying for favor. One mistake can lead to harsh punishment, and you'll never leave this place. Do you understand?
I understand. The ranks of attendant and first attendant are akin to outsourced contractors. and switching jobs is strictly prohibited.
As long as the host performs any struggle-related actions, you'll earn points as rewards. Studying the rules also counts, and points can be traded for various special abilities to help you climb to the top.
Shadowing the Emperor. Bedchamber arts, 108 positions. Am I even permitted to look at this? Are you even a proper system?
I'm the most wholesome system there is. There are absolutely zero impure thoughts in my circuits.
I don't buy it. Never mind. I can't afford it anyway. I'd better sort out the KPIs first. It's sink or swim, get promoted or be cut.
Eliminated? No need to be that harsh.
A time limit for serving him?
None.
Promotion requirements?
None.
Requirements for heirs?
None.
What a generous boss, who doesn't even care about performance, and isn't even pushing for progress.
Plus, the current emperor is exceptionally handsome, just like Panan, and downright gorgeous.
Stop. Beauty is but an illusion, and flesh is fleeting. Amitabha. I'm merely a tough career woman without desires. Back to business.
Actually, there are requirements, The current emperor is expected to live to 90, and the service age cap is 78. Once the emperor grows too old, intimacy is no longer appropriate.
What a spry emperor. Breaking down the KPIs. To win his favor, I must first clear the induction training and become eligible to serve him.
Are you really that competitive, host? Getting up at 3 in the morning to run?
Health is the foundation of success. I absolutely cannot collapse before my boss, the Emperor.
My lady, you are not sleeping in the middle of the night. What are you doing?
I am exercising. You too. Come and join me.
The etiquette nanny is coming at 7 in the morning to teach us the rules. You won't be able to get up then.
Don't worry, I won't. Now get over here. Running is to build up my strength.
Then what are the squats for?
You will find out when the time comes.
Most candidates are afraid of the hardship of learning etiquette. You are the first one to be so proactive, my lady.
Having your guidance as a newcomer is a great blessing. How could I find it hard?
You can earn points as long as you engage in palace-related competition. Learning etiquette counts as well.
My ancient career has officially begun, starting to grind for points.
Head up and chest out. Take smaller steps. Now I will teach you how to drink tea. Brush your sleeve. Hold the cup. Keep your arms straight, and make the movement graceful. You may rest now, my lady. We will continue in 2 hours.
I am not tired, Nanny. I don't think I've mastered the greeting posture yet, so please teach me more.
Lady Jiang is quite diligent. Feel free to ask me anything.
Nanny, if I'm punished with kneeling, what's the most standard posture?
This.
And what are the procedures for serving the Emperor?
Procedures?
Nanny, why don't you test me on the palace rules, as I'm afraid I might forget them? Nanny, does this posture look right? Is it like this? Nanny, is my posture standard? Nanny, please just teach me.
You really are an overachiever.
It is getting late, my lady. I must return to report to the Empress.
Governess, please visit the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo often. Governess, I will surely invite you back from the Imperial Household Department when I am able.
There is no need for that. No need for that.
Governess.
Do you really like this governess that much?
In 3 days, I earned 2,645 points by asking 600 questions daily. How could I not love a subordinate who answers every question? I finally have enough points to shop at the store before I serve the Emperor.
Keep it brief. Was Attendant Jiang particularly disobedient?
To answer your majesty, Attendant Jiang is fine. She is just unusually energetic and exceptionally eager to learn.
Tell me more. Just hearing about it makes me feel exhausted. You have worked hard, Governess. Give her a reward.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Are you interested in that energetic attendant Jiang, Your Majesty?
If only I had a fraction of Attendant Jiang's energy, I would love to retire and return home. If the day comes when I depart this world, when my father honors my memory, he might even ask me to visit the Emperor in a dream to promote the men in our family.
This money must be spent where it matters. Get me 10 trackers for 40 points.
Host, the pitiful girl trait is excellent value. It works wonderfully whether you want the Emperor's sympathy or to soften the guards' hearts.
I know, but I'm not interested in playing the victim. This fan filter seems nice. Grab me one.
A fan filter. That'll be 1,000 points. People who fancy you will view you with a level 50 radiance and an 85% skin filter. Your appearance is already 1 in a million. You hardly need it.
This harem teems with countless beauties, and every encounter or night together could decide your fate. I must show my absolute best self to the Emperor. Besides, plenty of influencers these days depend on beauty filters to coax their top fans to spend a fortune on them.
Fair point.
Next, fetch me the light step dance of Zhao Feiyan. Its light body aura is pretty good. Huh? That costs 5,000 points. System. Enroll me in a lightness skill course.
Do you actually need martial arts for harem infighting? Are you thinking of taking this fight physical, Host?
I intend to slip into the palace at night once I've mastered it, to barge into the Emperor's bed, and secure a quick promotion.
Forcing the Emperor is undeniably bold, creative, and unorthodox. Fine, you win.
Tomorrow, when I pay my respects, I'll study the harem CEO and other executives, and fine-tune my strategy accordingly.
Are you really treating harem life like corporate management? You're up far too early, Host. It's still a while before morning greetings.
It's my first morning meeting since I arrived, so I have to be early.
I'm requesting that Miancia escort you to morning greetings, as my energy is running low.
From this gesture alone, my Empress boss seems like someone I can cooperate with. She truly knows how to look after her staff.
Judging by the time, noble consort Rong should already be here. I hope she isn't under the weather again today.
I've heard quite a bit about noble consort Rong.
Her Majesty, the Empress, has arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
You may rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Noble consort Rong has arrived. Lady of Grace Ma has arrived.
Whenever there's a morning meeting, the executives are always late. That's pretty normal.
Greetings, noble consort.
The Emperor spent the night at my Zhaoyang palace, which held us up a bit this morning. You don't mind, do you, Your Majesty?
Certainly not. All the ladies have offered their respects, and we were merely awaiting the noble consort's arrival.
What is your name?
Your Grace, I am the first attendant of the Jiang clan.
Raise your head and face me.
Oh no, I'm wearing the exact same outfit as the pettiest supervisor on my first day at work. System, those late-night squats are finally paying off, aren't they?
You win.
Rather an ordinary look. You may all rise.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Over the years, 10 attendants and court ladies have entered the palace. Only one climbed to a higher rank. As for the other 9, they either committed mistakes or became too sick to attend the Emperor. Judging from Attendant Jiang, you hardly resemble a rare gem.
Office rule number 2. The boss's word is law. Your Grace is wise. That Your Grace cares so deeply for the lower-ranked concubines leaves me both grateful and flustered.
What a chatterbox. With so many fresh faces in the harem, Things are getting rather noisy.
I'm tired. You may all withdraw.
Noble Consort Wrong's grandfather is an influential prince, and her father is the Grand General. She's highly favoured in the harem, and before she entered the palace, every lady in the capital city was browbeaten by her. How do you intend to handle this?
So that's Lady Crab, who has been ordering people about since childhood. She's a typical petty antagonist in middle management like her. Won't take a nobody like me seriously. I'll simply keep my distance. Let's go.
Did you catch that? Noble Lady Guo's expression was talked the whole time. She likely assumed she'd be the first one chosen by His Majesty. Yet on the very first night, the noble consort whisked the Emperor away.
You know about that too?
Naturally. I am the esteemed Lord System, and my awareness spans the entire Forbidden Palace.
You truly are the Inner Palace's top gossip monger.
This is outrageous. Those folks from the royal kitchen actually dared to slight you like this.
With such a humble rank, and lacking the Emperor's favor, life here in the palace is bound to be rather tough.
My lady, perhaps we should simply let it go.
Don't fret. Your lady here is a master at climbing the ladder. Just you wait and see. Now that orientation is finished, the next step is to win favor and move up.
Your Majesty, it's time to select a consort.
I'm going to visit the Empress.
Your Majesty, you still haven't summoned any of the 17 new ladies. This is...
I said I'm going to the Empress's Jinjiang Palace.
Apparently only Her Majesty the Empress can sway such a stubborn emperor.
The Emperor is rather intriguing. With 17 fresh beauties in the palace, he still chooses the Empress. The new ladies are growing restless, noble Lady Guo in particular, who's like a cat on a hot tin roof.
She holds the highest rank among the newcomers. If she's not the first to receive favor, she'll probably become a laughingstock. Still, I believe she'll be called upon shortly.
Why do you do yoga every day? These women pride themselves on staying sweat-free and fragrant, yet you're soaked in sweat all day.
I'm bracing for future punishments.
Punishments?
I must go. I'm heading to the garden to rehearse my dance. Come along.
The Emperor isn't fond of flowers. You won't run into him there.
The tracker says the Emperor will be in the garden in 7 days. Starting today, I'll visit the garden every day without fail to ready myself for promotion. At tomorrow's morning audience, join me.
Why?
A grand spectacle will unfold in the palace.
You're lying. What drama could there be?
It's begun.
Concubines must offer their respects to the Empress after their first night. Is noble Lady Guo late because she didn't wish to pay respect?
Please forgive me, Your Majesty.
Yesterday, you said noble Lady Guo would soon be summoned. And indeed, she was chosen first. Yet she doesn't seem very sharp.
I was held up on my way here today. I beg Your Majesty to show me mercy.
If this dynasty were a corporation and the Emperor were the chairman, then the Empress would be the CEO of the harem division. How noble Lady Guo is dealt with depends on the president's decision. Is my future boss zoning out or just acting aloof?
She's zoning out again.
I gave her the Imperial Household Department's accounts last night, so I knew she'd be up late working. She'll certainly be distracted at this morning's greeting.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Attend to His Majesty well from now on. I am weary as well. Everyone should return and rest.
The Empress is a gracious and dignified supervisor who merely coasts. Noble consort Wrong hasn't finished flaunting her power, so I'd better not linger.
Majesty the Empress has such a generous heart, letting it pass just like that.
She was merely a little late.
To even dare slight Her Majesty the Empress on her very first morning, trifles often reveal a lot. And the start foretells the end. If such an unruly woman serves the Emperor a few more times, she'll end up skipping altogether.
We were mistaken.
Her Majesty the Empress is merciful, so someone has to uphold the palace rules. A minor punishment will teach noble Lady Guo a lesson, lest she grow arrogant.
Rise, everyone. Whoever just said, she was only slightly late. Which palace do you serve? Copy the palace regulations 10 times.
I serve in Zhongqi Palace.
The very same as noble Lady Guo. Don't let noble Lady Guo be idle either. Make her copy the rules 10 times, and she is to write them personally.
Yes.
Let's go.
Noble Lady Guo offended the consort. She ought to be punished, so why am I being punished?
Your prowess from those late-night sessions is impressive. I hope to stroll back with you and take in the sights along the way.
Take in the scenery? If we go any slower, you'll become part of the scenery yourself.
How did you dodge trouble beforehand? Is it possible that you can foresee the future?
Does it truly take foresight? Crowds invariably invite trouble. Noble consort Wrong is in foul spirits. She hasn't vented enough during the morning audience, so she'll surely stir up trouble later. Office rule number 3, keep your distance from menopausal bosses. That noble consort Wrong, she seems like she's on her period 30 days running. As a mere attendant, I naturally need to sidestep trouble. Come, join me in the rear garden to rehearse my dance.
Why not have Miangxia accompany you, would you?
You're normally lazy and I indulge you, but there's a spectacle to catch today. I'm scheduled to attend the Emperor this evening.
My glorious system self is actually being ordered around by a host. My lady, shall we?
Liang Yuyin, where is the quietest spot in the palace? I'd like to take a stroll.
Your Majesty, the rear garden is quite peaceful.
That attendant Zhang is either soft in the head, or she genuinely adores flowers, since she comes here daily. This rear garden is so secluded, His Majesty has never set foot here.
System, engage the fan filter halo.
Which palace does she belong to?
Your Majesty, she's the new attendant from the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo. Lady Zhang, daughter of the Maze County Magistrate.
What an exquisite figure. Her dance so elegant, it's as though she'll soar any moment.
This is my moment. I must give my boss, the Emperor, an unforgettable first impression. I, Attendant Jiang from the Leaning Bamboo Pavilion, pay my respects to Your Majesty. May Your Majesty enjoy everlasting health and peace. My glow is all thanks to a few beauty tricks. The first impression was solid.
You may rise.
As expected, royals are never plain. He's truly handsome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
The rear garden is so secluded. Why are you dancing here?
I have always loved flowers, so I visit here each day after the morning salute. In high spirits today, I felt like practicing my steps. I've disturbed Your Majesty, and I beg your pardon.
I told them not to announce me. So why fault a beauty? Walk with me for a while, will you?
Yes, Your Majesty.
The Emperor remembers your name. Your power points rise by 20. Achievement unlocked. Walked with the Emperor. Minor achievement. Your power points rise by 30.
It smells wonderful.
The Emperor is truly handsome.
My lady is a dazzling beauty who outshines everyone.
Our Emperor is magnificent.
The head eunuch has remembered your name. Your power points rise by 10.
They are indeed a perfect match.
Liang Yuyin. Escort attendant Jiang back to the pavilion of Leaning Bamboo. I have matters to attend to, so I shall take my leave.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
My lady, I'll take my leave here.
Eunuch Liang.
Kindly accept this small token, Eunuch Liang.
My lady, be cautious tonight, and refrain from eating any meat.
Thank you for the counsel, Eunuch Liang.
Think nothing of it. I must depart to report back to His Majesty.
Take care, Eunuch.
Her purse was so thin and light. Master, why bother helping her?
I'm not helping her. I'm doing it to please His Majesty. She's merely a lowly consort. How much wealth could she possibly have? Always chasing petty gains. Hold your tongue. What a waste of the chance I let you serve before His Majesty. Moments ago, the way His Majesty gazed at Lady Jiang. He is clearly summoning her this evening.
The Grand Matriarch is right.
Early spring is still chilly, so please have some ginger soup to warm up.
Her ladyship seems rather eager. Eunuch Liang himself saw us back. Do you understand?
If so, you'd better start getting ready right away, as the matron of the bedchamber will arrive to instruct you in the chamber rules. Are you nervous, my lady?
I'll have to face it sooner or later, so hiding is useless. Now that I've accepted it, I'm no longer nervous. In my previous life, I never had time for romance. Such a pity.
Please don't say that, my lady. This isn't some ordeal. It's a wonderful blessing. I'll go prepare now.
I can't believe even a perfectionist like you would get nervous.
This is the very first assignment the boss has given me, and he'll be supervising personally. I need to deliver a stellar performance. System, do you have any skill that can help me tonight? Even a single-use item will do. I absolutely must leave a deep impression on the boss.
I suggest the single-use item, Lingering Fragrance. For 12 hours, you'll emit a distinctive scent. Additionally, there are items to heighten the Emperor's experience. As for the effect, it's quite remarkable, if you know what I mean.
My lady, the matron of the bedchamber has arrived.
I'll take the lingering fragrance, and 2 of those enhancers. Tonight, everything will go perfectly.
Please come in.
Greetings, matron. Please, come inside.
It is natural for ladies to be shy, so there are things I cannot state too plainly.
Matron, I'm not shy at all, so please explain in greater detail.
Well, how should I put this?
Nanny, just tell me.
My lady, it's time for us to leave.
Let's go.
What a daring young lady.
By the way, Nanny, which positions does the Emperor usually prefer?
Oh, my lady, this isn't something you should ask.
So you don't know either, Nanny? Fine. Then I'll ask Eunuch Liang later.
My lady, it is better if you just ask me.
It's time to put theory into action. Your Majesty, I've arrived.
You're just as gorgeous as you were earlier tonight. You're not afraid of me at all.
I've been looking forward to this day ever since the selection. My heart is overflowing with joy. I don't yet know the big boss's temperament, but it's hard to slap a smiling face. So flattering words are the safest bet.
This girl's affection for me is written all over her face. You visit the Imperial Garden daily. Is it that you genuinely love flowers, or that you wish to see me?
Of course, I wanted to see your majesty. Pulling overtime is useless if the boss doesn't notice. In my previous life, I toiled at the office day in, day out, and I'd post updates visible only to my boss, showcasing the quiet office and the empty late-night streets. I didn't skip a single day.
I figured as much.
Yes. Looks like my boss simply loves flattery. After all, he's a ruler who rules the entire realm, so his confidence is well earned.
Your assessment is spot on. The mission to rescue the Emperor has always been locked.
Why?
Because this Emperor suffered no childhood trauma, no lost first love, no sibling rivalry. His road to the throne was utterly smooth, bright, and glorious.
Understood. Hush now, and release the subtle fragrance. Time to begin my first task of the night.
Why has the Emperor not requested water yet?
Your Majesty, I wish to go once more.
Attendant Jiang has an exquisitely gifted figure. Even your natural fragrance is truly unique.
No matter how good my figure is, it's solely for you. The big boss endorsed my project outcome, but I cannot take all the credit. I must credit the boss, and then share the gains with the team.
I never realized there was a woman who cared for me so deeply. Do I really mean that much to you?
I couldn't live without you, Your Majesty. Otherwise, who would cover my monthly wage? The purest sentiment in the world is an employee's yearning for wealth.
Attendant Jiang is truly an enchantress. Normally, His Majesty reins himself in a bit, but today he's going all out with her. She even consulted the matron for advice in the carriage. A good teacher shapes a fine student.
Your Majesty, I don't wish to sleep yet. I can still go on.
Grand Matriarch, it's already midnight.
Keep the water at the ready. That attendant Jiang is really something.
Grand Matriarch, it's 2 in the morning.
Keep the water prepared. Attendant Jiang not only has a few tricks, but she has a great many.
Your Majesty, I can't handle this any longer. Who would have thought someone could outwork me? Clocking out before the boss is truly shameful for a top performer. But
such ardent demands are rather invigorating. Liang Yuyin, have the maids look after her well. No need to return her to the pavilion of leaning bamboo tonight.
Yes, Your Majesty. This is unprecedented in the palace. Attendant Jiang is particularly favored by the Emperor.
Time to get up. Good girl. You didn't actually need to get up.
the big boss says it's forbidden, so I shouldn't take it to heart. I simply wish to help His Majesty dress and share a bit more time with His Majesty.
Rest a bit longer. Regarding the morning greeting to the Empress, I'll send word to excuse you. In a moment, I'll have Liang Yuyin dispatch a sedan chair to escort you back.
I thank Your Majesty for your kindness. It appears the big boss is quite pleased with my conduct.
Congrats on completing the first night. 2,000 palace points have been awarded. Yet since you're already exhausted, why bother helping the emperor dress?
He isn't some cliched emperor who behaves like an ordinary man to court his concubines. He may not order me to rise, but I must know my place. Now that I'm awake, I should follow protocol and assist His Majesty in dressing.
So if you hadn't gotten up, what difference would it make?
His Majesty might say nothing, but he keeps score in his mind and sees everything clearly. I grasp the unspoken thoughts of a big boss like him quite well. By behaving this way, my rewards will surely surpass those of the others.
I am delighted. I hereby elevate Lady Jiang to first-class attendant, and bestow upon her the title of Shu.
A decree from His Majesty.
I respectfully accept the decree.
First-class attendant Shu has served His Majesty well, so His Majesty has graciously granted a sedan to escort her back to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo.
I thank your Majesty for your kindness. Now that I have gained my superior's favor and rewards, last night's efforts were well worth it.
As soon as His Majesty summons me tonight, I'll certainly air my grievances to him.
My lady, it is already dawn. Yesterday, His Majesty happened upon attendant Jiang in the plum garden by chance, and summoned her last night. This morning, she was elevated to first-class attendant Shu.
Attendant Jiang? Who exactly is Attendant Jiang?
I hear she is the daughter of a minor official.
She... just her? What makes her so remarkable? Besides, how did she know where to encounter His Majesty? I was the one who shone the night before last. Yet unexpectedly, a girl from such a humble background stole the limelight last night. The more I dwell on it, the angrier I become.
My lady, it is time to present yourself to the Empress.
Very well, let's go. Simply because I arrived a bit later than the noble consort yesterday, I was met with such barbed words and compelled to copy the palace regulations. I truly wish to see how this first-class attendant Shu will be handled today. Let's go.
Let's go. Time to pay my respects.
Didn't the emperor excuse you from paying respects today?
The secret to surviving at work is never leapfrog the hierarchy to curry favor. I appreciate His Majesty's kindness, yet for now, I'm just a receptionist with a grand title. The person I must please first and foremost is the Empress, my manager.
Makes sense. Being selected by the emperor is an immense honor. You really should go flaunt it. It's a classic palace drama scene, or else your shine would be hidden in the dark.
Protocol. I respect the custom of paying morning and evening homage to the Empress. Today's morning audience is bound to be full of trouble.
I'll go with you. I want to watch you steal the show.
System, disable the beauty filter and the drifting scent. Today I'd better stay low-key.
The drifting scent can't be deactivated. It makes people catch the scent of their deepest desire for 72 hours.
His Majesty has morning court, yet someone detained him well past midnight. Your Majesty should not ignore this. I see Your Majesty appears fatigued. Did this also keep you awake?
First-class attendant Shu is here.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Please rise. His Majesty excused you from this morning's greetings. Why didn't you stay in the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo to rest?
Offering my respects to Your Majesty is my duty. So long as I can walk, I wish to call upon Jianzhong Palace.
I understand. You should visit more often.
The Empress spared first-class attendant Shu, so my scheme to stir up trouble fizzled.
First-class attendant Shu's fragrance is truly delightful, like calming incense. I was up late burning the midnight oil. First-class attendant Shu attended to His Majesty until the wee hours, which must have been tiring for her too.
How dare you use His Majesty's exclusive ambergris? You are unworthy of it. Sister Wan Yi was only commenting on your etiquette. Did you happen to hear?
Everything has a limit. First-class attendant Shu, you've stirred up trouble late into the night, and had you delayed His Majesty's morning audience, that is not something a mere attendant like you could answer for.
Host, let the game begin. She's slapping a hefty charge on you.
Imperial favor is a fine thing, yet you must see whether you are fortunate enough to receive it.
In reply to Wan Yi, while I was studying the rules, I found nothing in the palace codes about when to summon service. Have the palace rules been revised? Since Wan Yi brings it up, I am indeed alarmed, afraid that my actions last night may have overstepped. Wan Yi, since you claim to know so much about Weiyang Palace, do enlighten me.
Host, you truly know how to hit where it hurts. His Majesty's Weiyang Palace. How could someone of her rank dare to pry into it?
Enough! First-class attendant Shu is indeed clever. No wonder she has captured His Majesty's favor. Yet, for His Majesty's health and the sake of state affairs, a consort ought to be more restrained. If all were to exploit gaps in the rules, and mimic you by clinging to His Majesty, how would this harem ever know peace?
Who is noble consort Wrong targeting now? It's rare that first-class attendant Shu bears a fragrance, which eased my headache.
I had intended to have Jiang Xian dragged out and punished, as a warning to the rest. Yet Chu Xiyun seems displeased with me today. Very well, I'll overlook it this time. Copy admonitions for women 10 times to refine your conduct. Should this recur, I will spare none.
I accept the punishment.
Host, you're giving up just like that?
The odds aren't in our favor. When a capricious superior wants to flaunt her power, simply humor her. Our turn will come.
Does Her Majesty find my handling proper? If you deem the punishment too lenient, I shall defer to your judgment, without objection.
First-class attendant Shu, once you have copied admonitions for women, deliver them to Jianzhong Palace for my review.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I am weary. The afternoon audience is cancelled as well.
The Empress is incredibly scheming. She loves acting the saint, making me seem the villain in front of everyone. It will be simple for her to bully first-class attendant Shu, or win her over with a small favor.
I suspect the Empress is truly afraid of you, Your Highness.
I wouldn't have lost my temper in Jianzhong Palace had I not walked into her trap.
You are overly gracious and soft-hearted, Your Highness.
If I weren't so tender-hearted, that scheming woman would have been gone by now.
Copying admonitions for women is far too lenient a penalty for that shameless woman. I wasn't elevated after my first night, yet I was reprimanded instead. What makes her so special?
My lady, look! Isn't that first-class attendant Shu?
Lady Jiang has snuck off again, showing her utter lack of manners.
You've been pulling me along this entire way. What are you up to?
If we don't hurry, we'll be in serious trouble.
Is the Empress reviewing your work to find a way to trouble you, or to help you avoid noble consort Wrong?
That hinges on what the Empress says when I hand in the copies. I must observe the temperament of this harem CEO at close range.
You overexerted yourself last night, clinging to the Emperor and refusing to release him. Was that really necessary?
I adore the Emperor, and I can't stand being apart from him.
Your Majesty, first-class attendant Shu said.
I adore the Emperor, and I can't stand being apart from him.
Liang Yuyin, inform first-class attendant Shu to wait for me at Weiyang Palace later.
Certainly, Your Majesty.
Was first-class attendant Shu given a hard time during the morning greetings at Jianzhong Palace?
Noble consort Wrong instructed first-class attendant Shu to copy scriptures. Noble Lady Guo.
Since when did they have the right to pry into my personal affairs? They even feel compelled to gossip whenever I take a bit longer than usual. The next time Noble Lady Guo is summoned to Weiyang Palace, I'll merely give her and send her right back to Zhonghui Palace. That should appease her meddlesome heart.
Please calm your anger, Your Majesty. I'll go inform First Class Attendant Shu to prepare herself.
That First Class Attendant Shu lacks propriety as well, forever prattling on about love and sentiment. Looks like the Deputy Magistrate of Meizei County has far too much time on his hands.
You fault her upbringing, yet you recall her father's post perfectly. With your sovereign grace, Your Majesty, it's little wonder she fell for you at first sight.
That girl, the way her passion blazes so fiercely, is truly unforgettable.
You prepared those sutras in advance, yet who could have known you'd end up forced to transcribe admonitions for women?
First Class Attendant Shu, ready yourself to attend the Emperor at Weiyang Palace.
I understand.
Your rivals aim to sideline you, the boss demands overtime, and you still must copy manuscripts. Poor thing.
I served the Emperor for the first time yesterday and was promoted. I have 4,113 points left in this palace struggle. Today, I must dress up perfectly from head to toe to win the Emperor's favor. System, is there a function akin to a beauty enhancement template?
Yes. There are legendary seductress templates for 500 points each. They let you channel those famed beauties and radiate their allure. Ideal for someone as straightforward as you, to complete your palace missions.
Baoxi, Daji, Shishi, Imperial Consort Yang, Zhao Feiyan. Even King Louis XV's mistress is included. That would surely turn my rivals green with envy. Playing it safe won't save me. Only the Emperor's favor can shield me. System, activate the Daji template.
Enchantress template activated. Duration 72 hours.
If I fail to win the king's heart, I will undoubtedly meet a tragic end in this palace.
First Class Attendant Shu. His Majesty is still in the Hall of Heaven and Earth, so you might have to wait.
Thank you for the reminder, sir.
Oh my, that's incredible. In only one day, how has First Class Attendant Shu turned into someone entirely different? I never imagined an obscure petty official from such a backwater would be ambitious enough to shape his daughter like this.
Do these pastries not suit your taste, my lady? His Majesty instructed that you may request any dish you fancy, provided it isn't overly pungent.
His Majesty is engrossed in state affairs, so wouldn't it be improper for me to indulge in a feast back here? I daren't begin eating until His Majesty arrives. Besides, I've no appetite. Recalling how Daji was once the favorite, yet met a tragic fate. It's dreadfully dull, with nothing to do. I can't very well start doing yoga here, can I?
Femme Fatale script activated. Inner voice of Daji.
You certainly kept me waiting. You're truly worthless. Now listen. I'm order the maid to fetch ink and paper. Copy the admonitions for women that her ladyship instructed you to transcribe.
Someone, fetch me ink and paper. Daji certainly knows how to manage a monarch.
His Majesty could arrive at any moment. Even the finest ink carries a scent. Aren't you afraid of offending His Majesty, my lady?
I asked you to bring paper and ink, yet you keep finding excuses. Will you answer for it if her ladyship's assignment is delayed?
This won't work. You still must produce a copy of the admonitions for women. Just listen, and copy it right here at this desk. When His Majesty shows up, stuff it awkwardly inside your robes. Memorize that motion. See that you don't make it look too smooth.
Fetch the admonitions for women again.
The admonitions for women? Does the Emperor not summon concubines merely to spend the night? Who'd want to read this in the midst of intimacy?
Hard to believe the admonitions for women actually exists.
However virtuous one may be, without the High King's favor, life is worthless.
Summon first-class attendant Shu.
Your Majesty, first-class attendant Shu is already waiting in the side chamber.
Very well. No need to announce my arrival. I wish to see what she's doing as she waits for me.
What a perverse hobby for an emperor. If a transcribing first-class attendant Shu spoils his mood, whom will he summon instead?
Why are you transcribing a book? I merely asked, yet you still dared to order the maids to fetch brushes and paper. What are you frightened of now? Let me have a look at the book you're copying.
This is all your Majesty's doing.
My fault?
Had your Majesty not set the other ladies to tease me during morning greetings, her sublime ladyship would never have punished me. I feared I wouldn't finish by tomorrow, so I dared not pause.
Who kept clinging to me again and again last night, and now you have the nerve to blame me? Impudent.
Enough. The mood is set. Now I can have the High King find that book.
The admonitions for women?
I assumed this would ruin the mood, yet it proved rather stimulating.
What would these servants know? Allow me to teach you a bit more.
Yes, time for yet another industrious and hectic bout of overtime.
I'll give you whatever you wish today.
Since your Majesty may seize whatever you please, I will surely accompany you to the very end.
I know you've been mistreated.
I don't...
No, you've been wronged badly. The other concubines bully you. As long as the High King doesn't punish them harshly, then he's letting you down.
The Shang dynasty's favorites hold men to such lofty standards. But I really ought to let the big boss know how much I've done. I don't feel completely wronged. When I think these hardships come from His Majesty's favor, I'm actually glad.
You're quite bold, just like a little fox.
You shouldn't set your moral bar too high around the boss. Otherwise, you'll always be the one backing down to keep the peace. Blindly giving in is a major workplace blunder. Bottling up your anger only harms your health. I can compromise, but I expect compensation.
I can't spare you from the copying penalty, so think of it as covering for me.
I should step back while I'm ahead.
Drop it! Hear me out. Go and act spoiled with him right now.
I've learned a lesson. You should quit while you're ahead while still on probation. But a concubine should be demanding during the honeymoon phase, with His Majesty, leveraging that brief novelty and pity to stir a scene, and cement the drama queen persona. I just want His Majesty to coax me.
The precious consort merely made you copy books. Is it worth tormenting me like this?
What does he mean?
It means he enjoys it and craves more.
What are you up to?
I intend to transcribe the admonitions for women onto His Majesty's back.
Nicely done.
Miangxia, I still need to copy the texts. All done at last. 10 copies of admonitions for women, just as the Empress ordered. I'm fully ready for today's palace skirmish.
Young mistress is so delicate. How can you manage all this?
Indeed. Between waiting on him and copying texts, I won't get my morning run in today. I had planned to bring you all out for a workout. Or...
Young mistress, please rest.
All right. Today's visit won't be tranquil, so I'd better take a nap. What clever plan do you have, Lady Dodgy?
I have no clever plan. I merely need to keep the heart of the king in my grasp. In the inner palace, scheming to pull others down is misguided. I suggest you stop wasting your wits on this. It's pointless.
Next time, I should buy a template from a palace drama veteran who outlives everyone and becomes dowager. Besting rivals while winning his favor is what a truly flawless favorite ought to do.
First attendant Shu is early today. You also look well. It appears that copying admonitions for women had no effect on you, since you still only think of enchanting the king and ignore the words of the noble consort entirely.
Noble Lady Guo, we are not familiar. Mind your tongue and don't cite me as an example.
I only revere you, Your Highness, and I never forget your counsel.
Enough of this nonsense. I'm not inclined to tutor you.
Noble Lady Guo requested to join the group, but as her rank is too low, Noble Consort Rong turned her down.
Indeed. I just recalled. I wonder how First Attendant Shu is progressing with her copies of Admonitions for Women. Since you spent the night serving the king, even if she wrote, how much could she possibly have done?
Host, you're amazing. I bet she never imagined that my host would finish every page.
For a task without a set deadline, it's wiser to wrap it up early. Otherwise, there's a good chance I'd get a performance review asking, "Didn't I tell you long ago?" In response, Your Highness, I have completed the copies.
You cunning woman!
Daji, you're being far too coy. The Empress ordered me to complete it and deliver it to Jianzhang Palace. I didn't dare tarry for a moment, so after returning to Yizhu Pavilion, I slept only once it was done. I meant to dispatch it at once, but then considered that morning greetings were imminent, so I brought it along.
Serving the king must be exhausting. You needn't have hurried. I wasn't eager to demand it. First Attendant Shu is certainly robust.
Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty, and for your kindness, Your Highness.
10 full copies of Admonitions for Women, plus waiting on the king till midnight. How could you have done it all?
Sister Wan Yi, one person's stamina can't be measured against another's.
You... Is something wrong?
First-class Attendant Shu's copies are flawless.
Her Majesty must remain impartial to uphold the palace rules. Her Majesty is merciful, yet I fear certain people may use maids to mislead others.
Is this still happening? I only want to go home and pet my cat.
Didn't I just say that? I was shamed for nothing. Noble Consort Rong is downright cruel and impossible to satisfy.
It appears the Empress is not viewed as a villain. Even Lady of Grace Ma is unafraid of her. However...
Lady of Grace Ma, you have overstepped. My expression is not something for you to remark upon.
As expected, Her Majesty is merely lazy, but hardly without a temper.
I meant no offense. Please forgive me, Your Majesty.
I simply noticed first-class Attendant Shu's beautiful calligraphy, which delighted me, so I examined it a little longer.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
These strokes have great character. Though they say handwriting mirrors the person, it clearly does not apply to first-class Attendant Shu. A spineless temptress like her squanders such gift.
That first-class Attendant Shu is so lucky to have slipped away again.
You are all dismissed.
Should we run?
Run!
I must teach that first-class Attendant Shu a lesson. To think she could still write till dawn after being with him. First-class attendant Shu is truly scheming. I will remember you.
Honored consort, sister, look.
After the service, I ought to have dealt with first-class attendant Shu first, yet she slipped away again. How insolent!
You are quite clever. Now noble consort Wrong has nowhere to vent her wrath. She must be seething. What is the next move?
I stayed up all night copying, so His Majesty is sure to console me tonight. But to gain a promotion and a raise, I need to launch a new plan. The Longevity Festival is approaching.
The noble consort is rather intolerant. She'll definitely exploit the copying and night duty to stir up trouble today. Keep watch over first-class attendant Shu. A slight reprimand is harmless, but corporal punishment injures the body.
Your Majesty, during this morning's trip to Jianzheng Palace, noble consort Wrong and the Lady of Grace Ma asked how much copying first-class attendant Shu had done.
I intend to transcribe the admonitions for women on Your Majesty's back.
Only she could think of that. Her not having time to copy is my fault as well.
First-class attendant Shu presented the completed admonitions for women to the Empress right there, and the Empress even commended first-class attendant Shu's lovely calligraphy.
You're saying she completed it?
Yes.
Per this list, bestow a reward upon first-class attendant Shu. I'm heading to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo to visit her.
This servant will make preparations at once. First-class attendant Shu is indeed remarkable.
That little one risked incurring the noble consort's wrath, and bore the exhaustion of copying throughout the night just to stay by my side in bed. She's truly smitten with me.
It hurts. It hurts. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
How dare you? Let go of her. Who gave you permission to punish first-class attendant Shu? Was it the noble consort?
No. First-class attendant Shu ordered me to do it.
Your Majesty, I'm simply practicing fundamental dance moves. My own maids are too soft-hearted to push me, so I asked the nanny to assist.
There is no need to torment yourself merely for a dance. It brings to mind the hardships I endured when I was still a prince, training on horseback. You slept poorly last night. I know, because you were made to copy texts. In the future, simply do what you can.
Looks like the boss wants to dodge trouble and has withheld his promise of promotion and a raise. I'll have to work harder. Your Majesty, I'm not tired. With the Longevity Festival approaching, and I have nothing worthy to present, so I have to find a way to perform for you.
A consort lamenting her poverty to me, that's truly a first.
So this is the scheme for the host's promotion and raise at the Longevity Festival.
I've come here today expressly to reward you. Later, I'll order the Imperial Household Department to cast the gold into melon seed ingots.
Gold? Very well. As it is Your Majesty's order, I'll have everything ready soon.
It's gold. That's hard currency skyrocketing in value.
If I keep pretending to be frail, His Majesty is bound to buy it.
Where would I be without you in this palace, Your Majesty?
Deep down, I also care deeply for first-class attendant Shu.
We've only shared 2 nights. How could he genuinely care for me? Rewards and advancement are the only true gains. My benevolent boss is already making hollow promises.
Lady Jiang dotes on me so deeply. She ought to be touched by my tender words. Why is she still so aloof? My love has no costly gift for my birthday, so she's toiling to learn a dance for me. She must feel inadequate and uneasy. I've summoned a female master from the Inner Music Academy to coach you. All will be arranged discreetly. I realize you've endured much of late. Advancing you too swiftly would spark rumors, which would do you no good.
His Majesty is merely seeking any pretext to elevate first-class attendant Shu.
When the new year or my birthday arrives, I'll assess how well you dance, and then I shall reward you.
Just as I thought, His Majesty truly buys the damsel in distress act.
Just wait and see, Your Majesty. I certainly won't disappoint you.
First-class attendant Shu truly wants to delight me. She adores me deeply. Very well. I shall take my leave. The tutor from the Inner Music Academy will come later. She'll reside in the pavilion of leaning bamboo until you've mastered the dance. Mastering a dance can't be done overnight. You ought to shift to the main hall. It's roomier there.
Much obliged, Your Majesty.
When I come again, it will be to the main hall, so you'll feel at ease.
So, I can now work from home.
Why are you so cheerful?
The dance proposal got the green light. The boss granted the funds. We've got expert coaching. And I've been promised bonuses plus a promotion. My prospects look brilliant. In the days ahead, I'll be swamped, and that thrills me. Come on, let's shift to the main hall.
An achiever's drive really surpasses us mere mortals.
Head to Zhaoyang Palace and meet noble consort Rong. Also, post more guards at the pavilion of leaning bamboo in case she suffers any mistreatment.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I've just finished attending His Majesty at the morning court, so let's go and pay our respects to Her Majesty, the Empress.
She's only this eager because she wants to show off.
The Sublime Consort Ladyship. Her Majesty the Empress is suffering from a headache and has cancelled today's audience. Her Majesty the Empress says the weather has been erratic lately, and since the Sublime Consort Ladyship often has minor ailments, you should also take this time to rest.
I really don't feel like getting out of bed today. Whether they're truly ill or not, just grant them one day off, and let them enjoy themselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Then please thank Her Majesty the Empress for her kindness. I spent over an hour on my hair. The Empress is forever picking on me, and now she's completely set me up. She must be green with envy over my night with him. That's why she's feigning illness in bed today. Having the 6 inner palaces pay their respects is her duty. Since her health is so poor, perhaps I should be the one to take her place.
Yesterday, you complained about the Empress, saying she only wanted to flaunt her status and that it was such a bother. Yet today you've changed your tune. Since we are not going to Jianzhang Palace, would your Imperial Ladyship like to nap for a while? After serving him last night, you must be exhausted.
Go and bring first-class attendant Shu here. I want to see how she tries to wriggle out of it this time.
The Sublime Consort Ladyship summons you.
Is anyone from His Majesty's side around?
Yes, there is. Noble Consort Rong is about to deal with you. Are you afraid?
I am not. Even if a high consort has the right to punish, it would look bad if word spread. Besides, I am no longer an overlooked attendant, for I have already caught His Majesty's eye. You stay here, so you won't be dragged into this.
First class attendant Shu. Aren't you bringing a maid with you?
Since the Sublime Consort Ladyship has summoned me, she must have her own reason. Bringing a maid along to wait on me would be inappropriate.
Honored consort sister, your headdress is absolutely dazzling today. Even the hairpin is beautifully crafted. I'm running out of praise.
Well put.
Your Ladyship, first-class attendant Shu has just arrived.
Very well. Have Chuyun come in and report.
As you wish. Please wait a moment. First-class attendant Shu. Her Ladyship wishes Chuyun to report first.
System? System! Seems my first ordeal is about to start. Looks like I'll be made to stand outside. Do you carry any heat pads in the store?
Host, I'm a palace intrigue system.
Even Princess returning Pearl had kneeling easy pads. Can't you stay current? If you let such a diligent host, you'll end up playing palace games with some cliché substitute. Quick! Go ask your supervisor.
Found them, dear. Fresh heat pads cost 20 points apiece, or a heat halo for 2,000. You can set the temperature however you like.
I'll take the heat halo. From now on, I'll be a genuinely warm, delicate lady. His Majesty will surely spoil me.
Heat halo activated.
First Class Attendant Shu, Her Ladyship the Sublime Consort requests your presence.
Greetings, your ladyship.
You stood upright in the snow for a full hour, yet your complexion remains lovely. There isn't a single flaw in her posture.
It's entirely my fault for chatting with honored consort sister that I overlooked first-class attendant Shu's arrival. Wasn't it freezing outside? How do you still look so?
It's simply that I am warmed by passion.
Host, your knack for spouting such drivel with a straight face is truly professional.
Last time you chirped like a seductress. Now you sound so steady. A heart full of passion? Nonsense. Come over here so I can take a proper look at you.
System, raise my facial temperature by 100 degrees.
Why is she so warm? Lady of Grace Ma, feel her forehead.
I am the Empress Dowager's distant niece, after all, not your palace maid. She's not hot at all. Perhaps first-class attendant Shu has just come in from outside, and it's cozy in here, so her face is a tad flushed.
First-class attendant Shu, this must be a cold-induced fever. Don't fret, summon Imperial Physician Qi.
Yes, my lady.
Your Majesty, first-class attendant Shu was called to Zhaoyang Palace by her ladyship, the Sublime Consort. It turned cold and snowed today. She stayed in the cold for an hour, and the moment she stepped inside, the precious consort sent for a physician.
What? Head to Zhaoyang Palace at once.
Yes, Your Majesty.
First-class attendant Shu's pulse feels steady and strong. She's in great health. I truly wonder how first-class attendant Shu stays so healthy.
First-class attendant Shu, are you experiencing any qi deficiency or excessive liver fire?
How should I respond? Her Highness claimed first-class attendant Shu was feverish, and if I say otherwise, I'll offend her.
In that case, remove first-class attendant Shu's nameplate. Rest well in the pavilion of leaning bamboo.
His Majesty is here.
That wretched first-class attendant Shu, she even sent someone to petition His Majesty beforehand. Such a trivial matter shouldn't bother the Emperor. Greetings, Your Majesty.
You may rise.
It's been a month since I last saw His Majesty. The noble consort is solely intent on taking her anger out on first-class attendant Shu. This is my chance.
System, activate the sympathy aura. Set the fan filter to max. Buy the basic portable background tune.
Host, please select the target and track. It'll play in their mind on a loop, and they won't question its origin.
Target His Majesty. Start the music. The Tearjerker, Gulf of Alaska.
What on earth did first-class attendant Shu do? To be left out in the cold for an hour in winter?
Brilliant move, host. Once the music plays, His Majesty's sympathy will jump from 3 degrees to 7 at once.
Please hear me out, Your Majesty. It was simply that the servants failed to announce her arrival. I had no idea Sister Shu had waited so long. I assumed she was held up en route, Since no one invited her in, she ought to have had her maid announce her presence.
The noble consort implies I'm pretending to be a victim to frame her.
First class attendant Shu, tell me what transpired. First class attendant Shu, what occurred?
Answering your majesty. Chuyun arrived at the pavilion of leaning bamboo to summon me, so I promptly followed her to the entrance of Zhaoyang Palace. Yet Chuyun did not return after she went in, and I was only permitted to enter an hour later. However, the sublime consort her ladyship said she was enjoying her conversation with Sister Wanyi and neglected me.
You speak.
Indeed, I was having a pleasant chat with honored consort sister.
Imperial physician, have you examined first class attendant Shu?
Replying to your majesty, first class attendant Shu's pulse is steady and strong. I believe it wasn't due to a chill, nor does it indicate internal heat.
Since you're well, there's no need to take off your name tag.
It must be due to His Majesty's protection. As the Empress excused us from paying respects today, I asked Sister Shu over for a brief visit. I never expected that Sister Shu would endure such unjust trouble. My heart is truly uneasy over this. His Majesty and I have been together for many years, so if I show a hint of frailty, he is sure to pity me.
I reign over the 4 seas. How could I not shield a weak woman? Since you request punishment yourself, I shall grant your wish. Your stipend will be docked for 2 months. You are to reflect in seclusion for 1 month, and you may not leave Zhaoyang Palace without cause. In your daily life, spend less time with consorts you barely know. Lady of Grace Ma neglected proper counsel, so your stipend will be reduced for 1 month. Both of you shall transcribe the palace rules for 7 days, and hand them to the Empress for review.
Music stops.
Your Majesty, even after copying them, I still must have that idol Chu Siyun review them. Perhaps she's long been colluding with first-class attendant Shu to intentionally set a trap for me.
Your Majesty, honored consort sister is staring angrily at me. Honored consort sister is scowling at me.
I never thought a mere attendant could make me feel so nauseous.
Consort, you've held a high rank for years. Why be so overbearing toward a novice attendant? She's still very young. How old are you?
Your Majesty, is that something you ought to say? Mentioning a woman's age is highly improper.
Your Majesty.
Being brushed aside by the honored consort sister is merely my fate. Yet your Majesty esteems and trusts me, for which I'm truly grateful, and I no longer feel aggrieved.
Reflect on what you've done. You have truly let me down.
Your Majesty, then I'll keep out of your Majesty's sight.
Suppressing her rank, even weeping in seclusion, in the eyes of the most self-assured man in the capital, it seems rebellious, wielding silence as her ultimate protest.
My compliments on your maiden triumph over the consort. Still, why the consort was reprimanded, this system cannot quite fathom.
To a forthright emperor, my footing here is tenuous, posing no threat to the consort whatsoever. The consort is not only petty, she also seems rather foolish. From her viewpoint, it was to curry your favor and flaunt her authority in the harem. They're clearly not aligned.
I have state affairs to handle, so I won't escort you back to the pavilion of leaning bamboo. The consort is merely acting haughty. She'll forget it in a few days. You've always conducted yourself well, and I feel at ease around you.
I don't feel wronged.
I shall come to see you at the pavilion of leaning bamboo tonight.
So many palace matters still await my review, and I still need to inspect the noble consort's copied texts. Even the superior study tutors aren't as swamped as I am.
Your Majesty, the noble consort has been confined and ordered to transcribe scriptures.
I know.
The Emperor has already decreed it. This time, she will surely reflect deeply. She must not only transcribe the palace regulations, but also compose daily reflections, to be submitted for your perusal. They needn't be delivered to universe residents. That way, the rules stand firm, without allowing Zhaoyang Palace to curry favor.
I must review them? And I must add annotations too? That will only make my already hectic schedule even tighter.
Eunuch Liang, have you relayed the instructions? Her Majesty's headache has only just eased, yet Zhaoyang Palace is stirring up trouble again.
Please forgive me.
You may go.
In fact, there's another bit of good news.
Good news?
With the noble consort confined, she can no longer handle palace business. Affairs of the Imperial Household Department are now yours to oversee.
I see. Jianzhong Palace is busy, so I won't detain you.
Then I'll take my leave.
After first-class attendant Shu attended to the Emperor, she still had the stamina to copy the admonitions for women 10 times. I wish I possessed her endurance. It's a shame her rank and background are so humble. Otherwise...
Your current rank and station, Your Majesty, are what countless women chase their entire lives.
Honestly, my life's ambition is far less grand.
About today's incident, the noble consort was at fault. I've seen justice done. Yet her seniority and rank still supersede yours. Do not use this as cause for arrogance, or to sow discord in the harem.
I understand. It wasn't a serious matter anyway. I merely stood outside Zhaoyang Palace for half an hour. I'm healthy, so I'm unbothered. Yet the only thing I dread is...
Dear one, speak freely.
The noble consort said I'd caught a cold and shouldn't attend to you. Isn't that simply a ploy to confine me so I can't see your majesty? That's what frightens me most. She's practically forcing me to take sick leave. It's truly insufferable.
She really does adore me. You honestly... I can't stay away from me for even a moment. What is your given name?
Excellent question. System, locate poems that include the word xian. Quickly! How graceful and captivating the lady is. Her brilliance shining so bright.
Jiang Xian, your title is my tribute to you. In private, I'll address you by name.
The boss won't use my ID code, but my actual name, which proves he truly cherishes me.
Xianer, it's late.
Your Majesty, please lie down. Tonight, the overtime commences.
With such a diligent mistress, she'll surely be targeted time and again come morning.
I heard Zhaoyang Palace has been grounded. I want to check on the noble consort. First class attendant Shu. Were you there yesterday?
I have forgotten. I only remember that it was very cold yesterday.
How can first class attendant Shu be so forgetful?
I am slow-witted, so I have disappointed you. Those who weren't promoted as fast as me are making snide remarks.
First class attendant Shu, if you were truly slow-witted, how could the Emperor favor you so much?
The Emperor is so brilliant that any cleverness is just a display before him. I would rather be a gentle and sensible fool. That was a clever response. I am simply not as bright as you are.
Host, that was a great comeback, unlike my previous hosts, who always hid their feelings and endured it. Satisfying.
One of the workplace rules is, never let them think you are afraid. If someone insults you, you must give them a slap back. Why show respect to those of the same rank? Even a noble lady with less favor should be polite to me. By acting like this, I can avoid a lot of trouble.
You...
If you want to cry, go outside Jianzhong Palace. If you want to fight, do it elsewhere, and don't make me come out to mediate.
Empress, look at her!
Enough. I am tired. You are all dismissed.
Let's go.
She surely runs fast. I want to see how she will explain herself to the Empress Dowager during the festival, about how she seduced the Emperor and turned the harem into a total mess.
Rest assured, my lady, the Empress Dowager will surely attend the festival.
I also need to think about what gift to present. Oh, go find out what Lady Jiang is sending.
Mi Yanxia. I'll get straight to the point. Which present is first-class attendant Shu preparing for the longevity festival?
Actually, it's not that I'm deliberately withholding anything. First-class attendant Shu treats her servants as kin.
Enough with the courtesy. Why bring up family?
You've got it wrong. Betraying my foster parents costs extra. His Majesty dispatched a female tutor from the Academy to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo to coach first-class attendant Shu, so she may perform a dance at the Longevity Festival. Such news could be peddled by any maid in the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo, provided we take 50% and pass it to the young mistress. Young mistress.
You're letting the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo's maids give you away, without showing any authority?
Overseeing servants is all about blending kindness and authority. That's the leniency I'm affording them. Only the silver comes from the purses of the other young mistresses. I'll save on their tips and even turn a small profit.
Remarkable. You truly grasp capitalism. But what of authority?
Anyone who steps out of line must run a triathlon at 3 a.m.
No surprise people say your dance is so basic that the dancers of the Inner Music Academy refuse to do it. Aren't you worried about falling from the Emperor's good graces?
Of course. I have no fear.
How is first-class attendant Shu's dance training progressing?
Your Majesty, the whispers claim her routine is too plain and unremarkable, perhaps since there wasn't sufficient time.
Forget it. Fetch the new concubine's name plaques and let me review them.
Yes, Your Majesty. His Majesty still favors her, yet she'll be in jeopardy once the Empress Dowager is back.
The Emperor has been visiting the harem a lot lately, yet he hasn't called on you. You ought to vie for his favor.
The Empress Dowager will be at the Longevity Festival. If the Emperor favors a single attendant, his mother will scold him, and I'll be held responsible. Naturally, His Majesty must share his favor, which in turn helps me stay discreet.
First-class attendant Shu, His Majesty requests your presence in the Imperial Garden.
Understood, Eunuch Liang. System. Engage the warmth aura.
I've heard you have been rehearsing your dance, but the results are rather disappointing.
Your Majesty, gifts for the Longevity Festival are valuable. Why not place the gifts from those below the 6th rank into storage?
And why is that?
Those beneath the 6th rank hold low status and humble origins. They likely lack any talent and would only invite ridicule.
Then why don't you perform for me first? Then I will decide whether you should appear at the festival. As you've only trained for a short while, and I value your effort, I shall still promote you to lady.
My boss is certainly going all out to promote me. Your Majesty treats me with such kindness. I could never repay you.
Friendly system reminder. Per AI analysis of palace life, it's better not to fall in love here.
This is simply gratitude for his favor. The Emperor is my real mentor. I understand Your Majesty's intentions, and I won't let your kindness go to waste. Please trust me, Your Majesty. I will not disappoint you at the festival. Regarding the palace gossip, I have no means to defend myself, so I simply keep a low profile.
I understand. You have outwitted the 6 inner palaces.
I am rather slow, but with Your Majesty's favor, I have learned a little. I hope I haven't made a fool of myself.
I look forward to a dance that will truly amaze me. Otherwise, I will withhold the title of lady.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I am aiming for far more than the title of lady. I may be too late for the role of Empress, but I can still strive for the title of Empress Dowager.
Noble Lady Guo will now present the Dance of Rainbow Feather Garments.
May your majesty's fortune be as boundless as the eastern sea, and may your youth endure forever. Lady Jiang, let's see how you can possibly outshine me. I'll simply wait for you to embarrass yourself before all.
This dance has been lost for ages. The renditions in the dance halls are mostly modern reconstructions. Still, noble Lady Guo performed quite well. She must have trained tirelessly and devoted her whole heart.
I find it nothing remarkable. It doesn't compare to the startled swan dance at last year's hunt.
Judging by technique alone, she is undoubtedly the finest in the harem.
Many happy returns, Your Majesty. May Your Majesty enjoy everlasting health. May the realm know peace, your vitality remain unending, and may you live for 10,000 years. System. Engage the fan filter, the warming halo, and the center stage halo.
The center stage halo will merely magnify your every move. The beautiful will appear even lovelier, while the plain will seem even plainer. Should you disgrace yourself, it will leave a lasting and ridiculous impression on everyone. Use it prudently.
This is the key moment for that raise and promotion. I'm going for it. Activate.
First-class attendant Shu appears far better than she did at the selection. The aura of the Forbidden Palace truly becomes you.
The so-called palace aura is just an excuse. It's the Emperor's favor that truly makes one flourish.
Promotion, a raise, and climbing to the pinnacle.
Splendid. Hear my decree. First-class attendant Shu is pure and graceful, with a sincere heart. She is hereby elevated to noble lady, bearing the title Gu. Gu signifies that I shall forever watch over you and remain at your side.
My gratitude, Your Majesty.
The Emperor actually granted Lady Jiang a double promotion.
That Lady Jiang, she was just pretending. She has the Emperor totally captivated and even got promoted to noble lady with a fresh title.
Noble Lady Guo, you are still a bit too naive. In this palace, there will be plenty of times when you're outshone by others. Lady Jiang truly has such poise and grace. She's quite gifted.
I have excellent taste, choosing a wonderful host like you. I'm talking about a double promotion, so why are you still so composed?
It's only a social occasion. Nothing more, merely routine.
If Xian'er were by my side now, she'd surely cling to me, acting spoiled to curry favor. Today's double promotion was rather rash. Today, I just elevated noble Lady Gu. What do you think, Empress?
Noble Lady Gu's dance was splendid today. She must have practiced hard. Your Majesty was touched, so you promoted her, right?
Yes. You understand me, Empress. Since you understand me so well, it's time I perform my duties as your husband.
Your Majesty, you have to attend. Morning court tomorrow. Look, I've been so considerate and understanding, so don't take advantage of my kindness.
Honestly, I'm tired too. This time, you've worked hard, After the new year, if the noble consort stays in line, I'll reinstate her authority over the palace. To ease your load,
Actually, handling the noble consort is quite exhausting. Better to assign some duties to Consort Zhang, since she knows her place and has sound judgment.
As you wish, Empress.
That noble Lady Gok. I simply can't lay a hand on her for now.
She's but a noble lady is no match for your ladyship. Your ladyship, we can't just let this pass.
Are you a fool? Or do you take me for one?
I didn't mean to.
Lady Jiang's favor is beyond anything I imagined. Even the reserved Consort Zhang offered a gift at the birthday banquet, which greatly pleased His Majesty. My standing is at risk. You should go now. I won't detain you any longer, so as not to invite gossip.
Since your ladyship is weary, I shall not disturb you further. But your ladyship, are you truly not angry? Your ladyship, I truly didn't mean it. Please don't misunderstand.
Leave! Chuyun, bring me a blade.
Your ladyship?
Go now.
Yes, your ladyship.
I need to sleep.
You have worked hard, Empress. Return and rest a while longer.
Thank you for your Majesty's kindness. This is my duty and my responsibility.
Enough. Do I not know you well enough by now? Raising noble Lady Gu was my own decision. Empress, watch over her closely.
I understand. I will review Noble Consort Rong's copied scriptures later. I wish to rest now. Never mind. I'll look at them now.
How eye-opening. Noble Consort Rong actually went to such lengths to copy scriptures she even disturbed Her Majesty.
Before the festival, some people were nearly seated at the far end of the room, so how is it that after the holiday they suddenly have the gall to sit back here? Sister Shu, fortune truly smiles on you. No, that's not right. I ought to call you Sister Gu now. Forgive my poor memory.
I am insignificant, so if you can't recall the new honor His Majesty granted me, perhaps you'd best not mention it so often.
You!
Whenever my name is spoken outside of when I am seeing His Majesty, it never bodes well. I sincerely wish to be brought up by you far less.
Who would even want to utter your name?
System, by a single-use BGM track. Stirring the pot, who doesn't know how?
Prior to the festival, some were nearly banished to the back row, so how is it that after the holiday, they now have the gall to perch up here?
I'm exhausted. You may all leave.
Host. Not going for a run today.
No, not today. I'm aiming to rack up some palace drama points.
Noble Lady Ga. You're seated higher than me now. Do you truly think your rank surpasses mine? Are you still resentful because my maid appropriated the hot water at the Palace of Gathered Elegance? I've already disciplined that maid.
Is she actually showing weakness? Unacceptable. I must rile her up. Noble Lady Guo, your rank is illustrious. There's no need to chastise your maid on my account. As for the seating arrangement, I'm simply observing protocol.
I wondered what ploy Noble Consort Rong would employ to win back favour. And guess what? She became desperate, going so far as to copy scriptures. His Majesty even sent someone to deliver a restorative tonic.
She truly is merciless to herself. Yet...
Liang Yuyin personally delivered this herbal soup. The Emperor treats me differently from the others. The Emperor should be arriving soon, right?
Your Highness, the Emperor is going to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo tonight.
System, tally my new points.
For dazzling everyone at the Longevity Festival and being promoted to beauty, for your rapid promotion to noble lady with a new title. 5,500 points earned from palace intrigue, receiving rewards, and gaining the Empress Dowager's interest while being envied by noble Lady Guo and noble consort Rong. You now have 7,925 points. The progress is impressive. Please keep up the good work. When your palace intrigue points reach 10,000, the system will upgrade, and the mall will unlock new categories of items.
What are the new categories?
I cannot reveal that until they are unlocked.
There are still 2,705 points to reach 10,000. I was just promoted ahead of schedule, so I probably won't be promoted again soon just based on his favor. What should I do? I have to find another way.
Noble Lady Gu. Noble Lady Gu, the Emperor is coming from the Hall of Heaven and Earth. Please prepare to welcome him.
I understand. I knew I'd have to work overtime tonight.
Xian'er, you've worked hard on your dance practice. You should rest more.
It's not hard at all, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, is there anything you want or want to see lately? I want to do more for you, so I can reach 10,000 points and upgrade the system soon.
Xian'er, I truly care for you. You don't need to try so hard to get my attention. I only wish for you to be safe and happy in the palace.
I just want to be busy whenever you are busy, Your Majesty. I don't want to lose my job or retire.
Xian'er loves me so much. She can never get enough of me. In the entire palace, she's the only one who is so sincere in her devotion. But why is she so restless? No matter, I will teach her how to relax. The Garden of Radiant Splendor hasn't been renovated in years. My dear, why don't you think about what flowers to plant? When summer arrives, I will take you to the Garden of Radiant Splendor to escape the heat. I also have a private treasury that hasn't been sorted. You can go and pick something you like then.
Wonderful. I've got more work to do.
How do you view me, dear?
As a boss, naturally. But the boss definitely won't like hearing that. Your Majesty is the sovereign of this land. And you're also my husband. The sole person I can rely on and trust.
I still remember that during the selection process, you comported yourself impeccably, and the Empress Dowager even commended you. But now I'm worried you may no longer please her.
I only need to please Your Majesty.
You certainly delight me. However, I also understand your concerns. Trust me, the Empress is reliable.
I too deeply admire the Empress, and hope to grasp her temperament, as I might need to depend on her someday.
The Empress is fair and upright in her conduct, though she does have a bit of a temper. If you ever petition her for justice, it's best to be concise. Across the whole palace, the Empress is the most tolerant. If even the Empress can't abide something, I won't grant clemency either.
Hearing Your Majesty's words, I feel far more at ease.
What are you up to?
This is the key to scoring 10,000 points. System. I need classes on landscape and floral design.
This has nothing to do with court intrigue, and it violates the rules.
Who says it's against the rules? You're being far too narrow. The contest for favor begins the moment the Emperor walks in. Renovating the garden is akin to others adorning themselves. The only difference is they use cosmetics, while I plant flowers.
So the beauty contest actually refers to flowers.
Exactly.
Once you step into the palace, you are part of the imperial family. You must conduct yourself with dignity and devote yourself to bearing heirs for the Emperor. Noble Lady Gu, please step forward.
Empress Dowager, please punish this vile woman.
I have heard some details of what occurred at Zhaoyang Palace. Since the noble consort is absent, do you have anything to report to me?
The Empress Dowager didn't even reprimand her. She is actually supporting her. She thinks she's so privileged.
Your Majesty, there was merely a misunderstanding with the noble consort, but it has already been resolved. If I must address your Majesty, it is to thank you for your kindness during the selection. That mother and son do enjoy talking in riddles.
I'm getting old. As for harem affairs, I hear them and then let them pass, so the Empress must shoulder more of the burden.
Yes, I did well.
I heard. You caught cold that day. Imperial physician, examine noble Lady Gu's pulse to learn whether any lasting ailments remain.
Your Majesty, noble Lady Gu is in excellent health.
It's fortunate she can conceive and has suffered no after effects.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
She escaped with rewards yet again. So vexing.
Your Majesty, the Empress Dowager has called for a fertility specialist for noble Lady Gu.
The question of heirs has long been a weight on my heart. If just one consort could bear me a child, even if she would berate me to my face, I would gladly endure it. Regrettably, not one has conceived. If Shienna were to carry a child, I'm certain it would be as robust as she is.
Host, the Emperor hasn't summoned you in 7 days. Aren't you concerned? You've been in your room writing and sketching all day.
Why the rush? His Majesty assigned me a task. Besides, he hasn't visited any other palace. As for you, though you're an AI system, your face has grown rather chubby.
I'm in human form now. I eat and sleep, and I can still be injured physically. Host, please take good care of me.
All right. Go take a stroll in the Imperial Garden. Bring me the garden survey map while you're at it. I still need to draft the designs.
As you wish, I'll go now.
What's wrong? How did you end up like this?
I can't believe a mighty system like me was made to kneel by noble Lady Guo during a mere errand. Just look at my knees are completely swollen.
I ignored her when she spoke to me before, so naturally she'd seize this chance to settle old scores.
Doesn't she know she ought to honor the mistress before striking the servant?
Forget it. She's simply clueless.
Lady Jiang has always doted on that little maid, so I've at last had my revenge this time. How satisfying.
That maid will surely complain to noble Lady Gu.
What's there to fear? I am, after all, a noble lady. She wouldn't dare do anything, even with her title. Besides, would Lady Jiang really go to the Emperor over a mere maid? Everything will be fine.
System, track the Emperor's whereabouts.
Location, Weiyang Palace. Status, resting.
As long as he's free, I'll avenge you right now. System, the disposable I am depressed item has been used up. Give me another Jishi sickly beauty template.
I am depressed. After activation, you will appear genuinely ill for 1 hour without losing an ounce of beauty. Even the imperial physician would merely deem you afflicted by melancholy or severe stress. But why are you using this Shishi template?
Well, I've never faked illness before, so I'll use a cheat to make up for my poor acting skills. Time to perform.
My lady, what's happening to you?
Miangxia, go and ask His Majesty for the Imperial Physician at once. Tell him. I'm feeling ill yet didn't wish to trouble anyone. You were so concerned that you urgently sought His Majesty's aid. Go, quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
You're truly the best host I've ever been bound to. You even spoke up for me.
Don't rejoice just yet. I'm merely using your injury to curry favor with the Emperor.
His Majesty is here.
Switch on the woeful maiden aura.
Ow. It hurts so badly. I can't believe she's using me as a prop to gain favor. I definitely got sentimental too soon.
Liang Yuyin, summon the Imperial Physician immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Take her to the side hall to rest.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Don't let her perish in the main hall, it would be ill luck.
Just furrow your brow a bit and rest your hand over your heart.
Isn't that a bit much?
Not at all. Trust me, if it's not dramatic enough, men won't even notice.
Oh, it should be as blatant as faking hard work in front of the boss. Make your co-workers think you owe millions in debt and are working desperately through hardship just to get the boss's attention.
Take a deep breath and let your voice turn soft and mournful.
Your Majesty.
My dear, why are you so pale?
Your Majesty, I merely feel a faint ache in my chest. My maid was terribly thoughtless to disturb Your Majesty. Yet seeing you now, my heart overflows with joy. I am unworthy of such favor. No wonder they say I lack propriety.
Who says you lack propriety?
Here's my chance to complain. This is my chance to complain.
When making your case, speak softly and clearly so others will pity you and sense your suffering. You're a charming lady favored by the monarch. Once the monarch's affection leans toward you, you win. Blend the truth with some lies.
I know that given my humble background, being a noble lady is more than I merit. I always instruct my maids to be humble, and mine is quite obedient. Yet noble Lady Guo suddenly claimed she was as ill-mannered as I. After her punishment, her legs were already in terrible shape.
Lean into his arms. Don't ask him to defend you.
Your Majesty, I'm frightened and need a hug.
A simple kneeling punishment has scared you this badly. If others were to find out, they'd say you're being delicate again. All right. Don't be upset. It breaks my heart to see you like this.
I could have held it in, but I couldn't restrain myself when I saw His Majesty.
How can you still look so beautiful even while ill? It makes my heart ache.
Your Majesty. Answering, Your Majesty. Noble Lady Gu is suffering from fright and anxiety, but it's nothing severe. As long as she avoids what scared her and gets some rest, she will recover.
Is she really all right?
Is Your Majesty looking to quarrel with the doctor?
Your Majesty, even the Imperial Physician said I ought to avoid those frightening things.
Xianer, you're being mischievous. Had you been in the Imperial Garden today, Noble Lady Guo would probably be the one crying her eyes out by now.
Sounds like something happened in the Imperial Garden.
I'm being framed. Ever since we were in the palace, she has bullied me. She even seized my hot water. If anyone is to blame, it is my father for being so unsuccessful. If Your Majesty hadn't promoted me, she might have even tried to turn me into her maid.
You don't seem like the pitiful thing you make yourself out to be.
My father may be unsuccessful, but my husband is accomplished, which makes me very proud.
Noble Lady Gu's gift for flattery is truly first-rate.
It really is time to spare you from what troubles you. Imperial Physician, prepare a prescription for Noble Lady Gu.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As long as I can get the boss to slack off with me, it still counts as overtime. Your Majesty, I'd like to rest now.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not being unreasonable. People are most vulnerable when they're ill, and that's when they need someone to rely on. And you, Your Majesty, you're my sole support.
Darn it, I truly love hearing that. What's wrong?
My grandmother said that people with naturally upturned lips never need to fret about life.
My love, your lips curl up too. I can promise you'll live comfortably for most of your life, but if you want comfort for life, you must strive to bear a prince.
In my heart, your majesty is my support for life. Children are simply an added blessing. Being a consort is like holding a job, whereas raising children is like launching a venture. One mustn't mention going independent in front of the boss.
Shienner, your love for me is so pure, devoid of any hunger for fame or riches. How could you call our prince merely a bonus? I hope our son will be as lovely as you, and excel in both arts and arms like me.
Then, there's no time like the present. Stay with me tonight.
But you're still unwell. I've been restraining myself, so behave.
I'm only ill from the fright, and I won't pass anything to you.
All right, I'll stay with you.
Your Majesty.
Speak. What is it?
My inquiry confirms what Noble Lady Gu reported.
Issue my decree. Noble Lady Guo has conducted herself improperly with her gossip. Demote her to Choice Lady, and confine her to Zhongqi Palace for 1 month. She is not to leave without my decree.
Yes, Your Majesty. Choice Lady Guo, receive the decree.
I can't believe the Emperor would truly punish me so harshly. I merely gave a slight punishment to a maid. How is that considered misconduct or gossip? Now I see. Noble Lady Gu must have embellished the story to him. I won't accept this. I must see the Emperor.
His Majesty is presently at the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo. Choice Lady Guo, if you disturb him, your rank may sink even further.
My lady.
Noble Lady Gu is quite interesting. Noble Consort Rong, Lady of Grace Ma, and Noble Lady Guo all met their downfall because of her.
I will not keep you all any longer today. You are all dismissed. Noble Lady Gu, stay behind.
Great! The CEO of the harem is finally asking me to work overtime.
I called you here because I wanted to ask Noble Lady Gu some questions.
Your Highness, please ask whatever you wish. I will tell you everything I know.
How do you stay so energetic even after copying books all night and sleeping only 2 hours?
I do not have any special secrets for staying healthy. If anything, it is simply never letting myself be idle, moving more, and exercising often.
Then how does Noble Lady Gu exercise?
Well, it is a bit hard to explain. Could you let me stay the night in the side hall of Jianzhong Palace? Your Highness will understand once you see it.
Then Noble Lady Gu shall stay the night. You can also help share my burdens.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Majesty, the Empress has sent word that Noble Lady Gu is staying at Jianzhong Palace tonight.
It is rare for the Empress to take an interest in someone. Very well. After all, Noble Lady Gu is indeed quite likable.
I still have palace affairs to handle, so please make yourself at home. Does Noble Lady Gu usually exercise like this?
Not exactly. I usually lead the servants to run 10 or 8 laps around the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo.
Working at the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo sounds like such a hardship.
Come and take a rest.
All right. When I was organizing the Luenchi treasury, I wanted to categorize the items to make it easier for His Majesty to browse and choose, so I punched holes in the side pages and tied them with string. This allows you to add more pages at any time, and it is called a loose leaf binder.
Noble Lady Gu, you have such brilliant and creative ideas. No wonder the Emperor is so fond of you. I'll have the workshop arrange it before presenting it to His Majesty. Rest assured, Noble Lady Gu. I won't claim credit for your efforts.
I merely spoke truthfully earlier, so I harbor no such worries.
I don't wish to stand out too much in the harem. If this object weren't so useful for palace matters, and couldn't aid His Majesty, I wouldn't have mentioned it to him at all.
I have little else to do anyway, so let me help lighten Her Majesty the Empress's burden.
That would be lovely.
I can't believe I ended up in such a finicky company of uneducated people.
In just 6 hours, we completed palace affairs that usually take 3 to 4 days. Noble Lady Gu, you've worked hard. Go have a rest now.
Allow me to serve your Imperial Ladyship. Rest easy, your Imperial Ladyship. His Majesty himself praised me for my attentiveness. She doesn't display a trace of jealousy. She's truly magnanimous.
I do feel at ease. Furthermore, I also find you are extremely meticulous in your work. For the first time, I've finally had a truly restful sleep in ages.
That's praise from the CEO of the harem.
Noble Lady Gu's cosmetic skills are nothing short of miraculous.
If your Imperial Ladyship is pleased, after the morning greetings, I'll remain and instruct your handmaidens.
In this harem, who doesn't guard her beauty secrets? But you, before I even asked, you'd already volunteered everything.
Office survival tip number 1. Pick the right leader and stay loyal. All other concubines are competitors, but the Empress requires a capable aide. The CEO of the harem won't be able to manage without me now.
Here. This is a small, welcoming gift for you. In the future, do visit Jianzhong Palace more often.
Thank you, your Imperial Ladyship. If your Imperial Ladyship doesn't mind, I'll be sure to visit frequently from now on.
I thought the Emperor and Empress would fight after Chu Siyun detained Noble Lady Gu, but it stayed calm. I haven't seen her for a month. That lazy Chu Siyun is actually glowing now. I've just been released from confinement only to hear that Noble Lady Gu acted out of line by staying at Jianzhong Palace.
To answer your ladyship, I didn't actually stay at Jianzhong Palace.
Oh? Noble Lady Gu, you are quite bold to dare lie to me like this. If the Empress doesn't punish this, wouldn't the rules be completely broken?
My lady, I didn't sleep at all, so how could I have stayed overnight at Jianzhong Palace? The maid on duty in the side hall can testify to that.
You didn't sleep at all?
Have you forgotten, my lady? I have boundless energy.
Noble Lady Gu, you are quite something. You certainly have a sharp tongue, with such great energy. When will you come to Zhaoyang Palace to serve me? I happen to need a clever and considerate person to attend to me.
Even if I have boundless energy, I cannot be in 3 places at once. I ask the Empress to choose a clever maid for Zhaoyang Palace to serve the noble consort. So you need someone to serve you? I'll help the Empress President officially install a human monitor for you.
Noble consort, I'll send a maid from the Imperial Household Department so you'll stop bothering these women. They are here to bear heirs for the Emperor, not to do chores for other consorts.
Since the Empress has spoken, I have no objections. It's getting late. Please excuse me, I shall take my leave.
Everyone, you may leave. All of you, dismiss. I need to work on my fitness. Chu Xing. Is this right? Is this the correct move?
Is this move correct?
Is it not?
It looks a bit strange.
Chu Xing.
My lady, quickly, call the imperial physician.
How is the Empress?
Your Majesty. She collapsed because her body couldn't handle the sudden, vigorous exercise. She'll be fine after some proper rest.
Your Majesty, I tried to train like noble Lady Gu, but I overdid it and caused you concern.
Noble Lady Gu is truly more athletic than most. You should know your limits, Empress. I can't stay long, but I will grant you whatever you wish.
You'd really grant me anything?
The Emperor never breaks his word.
Then please let noble Lady Gu visit me more frequently.
The bond between my Empress and my favorite lady. Why does it feel so odd?
System. Do you have any hacks to win people over? Today, I'm going to charm the CEO of the harem.
There's one, but you shouldn't use it on the Empress.
Aim for the top. If I win the Empress's heart, she will help me get promoted to the very top.
Your Majesty, please listen to me. This skill is a one-time use item. It works when someone likes you, making them much more likely to agree with you. The more flirtatious and dramatic you sound, the better it works.
That's the one. Maximize the effect. To Jianzhong Palace. I heard your Majesty collapsed from exhaustion, so I've prepared a gradual workout routine for you.
That may be so, but I already feel like quitting today.
Your Majesty, please listen to me just this once.
Does noble Lady Gu always behave this way with the Emperor? But this is the Empress. Why is she charming her like this?
First, you need a strong body, and then you can take back control of the palace affairs. I'm thinking of your well-being in every way, and my devotion to you is crystal clear.
I've truly seen it all now. Turns out people don't hate fake girls. They just hate when they're not the ones being charmed.
Good. Noble Lady Gu is very thoughtful. With you by my side as my right hand, we'll never lack for help in the harem.
Your Majesty is amazing. Your Majesty is so wise. As long as you don't mind, I'm willing to work myself to the bone for you.
If the Emperor were here, he would surely recognize how you act so charmingly with him.
Noble Lady Gu, you really say such sweet things all the time.
So my lady falls for this. Then again, not everyone has the nerve of noble Lady Gu.
In a few days, the Emperor will go to the Garden of Radiant Splendor to escape the heat. You haven't reached the rank to assist with palace affairs, so it's not easy to announce. How about this? Next time there are promotions in the harem, I will see about raising your rank.
My boss promised me a spot on the promotion list. Where else could I find such a good superior? My lady, I've organized all palace affairs into loose-leaf binders to make it easy for you to check old records.
Noble Lady Gu is so thoughtful.
Why hasn't the Emperor restored my authority over the harem yet? That lazy Chu Xian, heaven knows what she's plotting with Lady Jiang. She's actually looking more radiant these days.
It's Lady Jiang again. But except for the 1st and 15th, the Emperor doesn't even stay at Jianzhong Palace. I think she's just wasting her time. The Empress just enjoys being served by her. But do you think noble Lady Gu really knows how to serve people that well?
She's just a minor noble lady. Instead of trying to secure the Emperor's favor, she's busy trying to please the Empress. When the Emperor forgets all about her, she'll realize her mistake.
Noble consort, Jianzhong Palace offered something called a loose leaf binder. They say this item is used to record documents and is extremely convenient. The emperor summoned the 6 ministers to the palace, and they all highly admired this item.
The Empress could have such an idea. That Chu woman is just a lazy fool. There must be something fishy going on.
The loose leaf notebook was presented by noble Lady Ga.
What?
It follows the artistic principles, and the handwriting is quite bold.
Indeed. It's so lifelike. Noble Lady Gu truly has a divine touch.
Look closely at these gold buckles and holes on this precious book.
The style is unique. She must be worried I'd find the paperwork tedious. Xian'er loves me so much. It's all in the details.
It's likely a method passed down in noble Lady Gu's family, which she then presented to your majesty.
Yes, exactly.
It's time to grant some rewards to noble Lady Gu's family.
Yes, your majesty. Your majesty is completely under noble Lady Gu's spell.
This is wonderful. Xian'er is living with dignity in the palace. She was just promoted to noble Lady Jin. My lord, you were promoted by his majesty again.
I would not call it a promotion.
Then what should it be called? You have always been so noble. You do not think Xian'er ruined your reputation by seeking power, do you? If that is what you think, then I must have a word with you.
I meant I was advanced in rank. People say promotion brings wealth, but has our family become wealthy?
Advancement without wealth is indeed a bit disappointing.
According to the old saying, after wealth comes losing one's wife. Why do you not mention that part?
It is not like you have not lost one before.
I was finally promoted after waiting all these years. I have talent, and His Majesty can see that.
Honey, I do not understand court affairs. I was just listening when the decree arrived earlier.
Our daughter is successful, so I deserve the most credit.
If anyone deserves credit, it is the one who carried her for 10 months. I should go offer some incense to her and tell her about Xian'er being promoted. When one person succeeds, the whole family prospers.
My dear, how can you compare me to such things?
You have done well by presenting the loose leaf book. I wanted to grant you a title, but another promotion so soon might draw too much attention. How about this? I will have your parents brought to the palace so you can have a good reunion.
Rest assured, I will certainly look after my family and honor my parents on your behalf.
What is it, Xian'er? Do you feel unwell? Someone come here. Summon the Imperial.
There is no need, His Majesty. I am just moved by how much His Majesty cares for my family.
There, Xian'er. The palace will always be your home.
Any boss who tells you to treat the company as home is a total red flag. The last boss who told me the company was home still owed me a month's salary, and even scammed me out of 2 meals. It made me so angry.
Xian'er, I meant to comfort you, but how did I end up making you so emotional? All right, I will stay here with you tonight, so stop crying.
What? Noble Lady Gu is still attending the Emperor?
The Emperor has ordered dinner, so he likely won't be visiting anyone else tonight. Your ladyship, do not be sad. As long as you send someone to invite him, he will surely come to Jianzhong Palace.
Why would I invite the Emperor? I need Noble Lady Gu, my brilliant secretary.
Your ladyship, what is a secretary?
A secretary is someone clever like Noble Lady Gu who helps me manage the palace affairs.
Your ladyship sounds more like noble Lady Ga when she speaks to the maids, and your mood is much better too.
Noble Lady Ga always says such novel things, like scoring bargains and getting paid. The Emperor stole my brilliant secretary away. My accounts can wait until tomorrow.
Since the host handled the one who made me kneel, granting a 1-second makeover aura. Alert! The Emperor is paying a surprise visit to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo.
1 second makeup. This stuff is incredible. Your Majesty, What brings you here?
Xianer, why did you wash off all your makeup?
Do I look less appealing than the other ladies barefaced? And have I let you down?
Of course not. Why are you so jealous? You look gorgeous even without makeup. Natural beauty is true beauty.
Does makeup usually affect your touch? Why is your majesty so fixated on my face today?
This is the first time I've seen a consort without makeup, and it looks lovely.
It seems men across 5 millennia have always been obsessed with natural beauty.
Tomorrow, I'll see how the other concubines appear without makeup. Empress, go wash your face, so I may see.
I still have numerous duties to attend to. My looks are not what they once were, so please forgive me, Your Majesty.
One marries for virtue. Am I the sort of man who only judges a woman's appearance? If I had chosen my empress based on looks, then you and I would have no fate at all.
Your Majesty, should you really say that?
If looks were the sole criterion for an empress, the noble consort and I would have swapped places.
That would certainly never happen. Besides, the empress is naturally beautiful. Why be so modest? Empress, go ahead.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The Empress has done a remarkable job running the harem.
Noble Lady Gu has assisted me frequently, so she has put in great effort as well. I was considering sending some bright silks to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo as a token of thanks. What does Your Majesty think?
No need to trouble the Empress. Liang Yuyin, bestow additional rewards upon the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ready the carriage for Jiaoyang Palace. I truly am a man who pays no mind to appearances.
Profiting from the Emperor to reward noble Lady Gu feels wonderful.
Why are the rewards for Jianzhong Palace even extending to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo? What sort of spell has Lady Jiang cast upon Chu Xiyun?
Please don't be upset, Your Highness.
Never mind. I dressed up especially for today. So come, let's go see the Emperor.
His Majesty has arrived.
Your Majesty.
My dear, if you were to remove the makeup from your face, what would you look like?
Remove my makeup? How could I do that? Wouldn't that breach decorum?
I am the one who wishes to see it, so why would I fault you? Go on. Noble Consort Rong is the fairest in the palace, so I doubt there'd be much difference.
Yes, of course.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Where is my precious consort?
I am noble consort Rong.
My dear, and you haven't changed your attire, yet why is the change so drastic? Your appearance without makeup is actually rather fresh and captivating.
You jest, Your Majesty.
I'm not joking. It's just that I do have a few doubts. Could you clarify for me?
What's wrong with you? Is there a glitch?
No. I want you to witness this classic moment of a clueless emperor.
Your Majesty, how have I changed?
Your eyes were never this short before.
First hit.
And your lips aren't as full as they used to be.
Double hit.
Your complexion is also far paler now. I'll summon the physician later to prescribe a tonic for your health.
Triple hit.
I still have reports to go through, so be sure to eat well.
Game over.
Of all the ladies in the palace, only Shienner dares reveal her true face to me, yet Shienner does not seem to take any pride in it.
Your Majesty, I could still lose my life should I be harmed. A woman applies makeup, not merely to present her best self to her beloved, but also to shield herself. Since your Majesty possesses all under heaven, why trouble yourself to scrutinize a humble woman's true appearance?
Noble Lady Gu is indeed bold, daring to challenge your Majesty's words.
I have pressing affairs to attend to, so retire early and rest.
I respectfully see your Majesty off.
My lady, why risk displeasing the Emperor?
The women of the palace live under the shadow of imperial authority. His Majesty truly shouldn't be so severe with them. Should His Majesty be permitted to chase an endless ideal of perfection, there will come a day when I can no longer please him. Besides, if today I no longer dare offer counsel, then I would become nothing but a plaything.
What if he refuses to heed any of your counsel?
In that case, I will devote myself to outdoing others in blind flattery, and abandon all resources meant for the realm's benefit. I shall strive to surpass the sublime consort in pleasing His Majesty, and effortlessly seize her place.
That does make sense.
Tomorrow is the 15th, and I must once more pay my respects at the Palace of Everlasting Joy.
While I was in secluded prayer, why has there been no word of the Empress conceiving? Even though I abstained from meat on my birthday, why has no good news arrived? I do not truly fault you for this. As for who now enjoys more of His Majesty's favor, I am well aware. Noble Lady Gu has enjoyed His Majesty's blessing, so she must be a woman of considerable fortune.
I am unworthy of such praise. If we speak of basking in the Emperor's favor, I believe I trail far behind her ladyship, the sublime consort.
The Emperor is occupied with state affairs, and his health is paramount. He should not undertake a vegetarian diet with me. The Empress, too, must oversee palace matters, leaving her scant time to rest. Noble Lady Gu and the sublime consort, you shall accompany me to the Temple of the Serene Heart to offer prayers, thereby fulfilling His Majesty's filial duty.
Escorting the Empress Dowager to pray means she can't attend to the Emperor.
The odds of being picked during those idle days keep rising.
I never imagined such good news after my confinement ended. When Noble Lady Gu returns from prayer, will His Majesty still recall her with so many beauties about?
Noble consort, would you care to join me in prayer?
I would be honored.
I am ready to accompany the noble consort and the Empress Dowager in fasting and prayer for a month, to bless the Emperor and the Empress.
Even a hanger-on bears her fangs. 15 days of prayer is the utmost. In a whole month, how many new darlings might appear?
An entire month of prayer? You're truly abandoning me for an entire month.
You two will stay in the Palace of Everlasting Joy tonight. We leave with me in 3 days.
Your Majesty, today in the Palace of Everlasting Joy, the Empress Dowager decreed that the noble consort and noble Lady Gu will accompany her to the Temple of the Serene Heart for a month.
What? A month? I meant to snub her for just a few days. Yet she has actually... Am I perhaps too hard on the women of the harem? Whom has Mother met these past days? Has someone been gossiping about me behind my back? Half a month of prayer is the limit.
It was noble Lady Gu who offered to pray for a full month.
Is she not worried? I might not see her again after she leaves with Mother. Does she not miss me at all? Isn't she scared I'll forget her?
The Empress Dowager is engrossed in her devotions. Your late-night writings on Buddhism may not even draw her eye.
Does the noble consort fear that I'm wasting my effort? I write merely because I wish to do so. If the Empress Dowager accepts it, it would be an added honor.
You are indeed modest, yet you delight in challenging me. If you put just 30% of that energy into pleasing me, perhaps I'd find you somewhat more bearable.
You harbor many misconceptions about me. If my presence displeases you, then look at me less.
I insist on looking.
If you wish to stare, Be my guest. Noble consort, look this way. This is my finest angle.
The host's beauty stirred the consort's envy. 200 palace intrigue points gained. Verbal sparring with the consort. 300 palace intrigue points gained.
The precious consort really is an excellent way to gain favor. She bites back whenever I prod her. Now that I'm pressing my advantage, even within the palace of everlasting joy, she can't do a thing to me.
Host, you're so sly.
Honored consort sister, do I look beautiful?
You're not even half as stunning as I am.
A simple woman like me could never compare to you. But His Majesty just happens to fancy me like this.
Host, you look like an office worker who keeps her ID badge on after work, just so everyone will notice you.
Noble consort Rong used to love flaunting the Emperor's favor. I'm striking her where it hurts, on purpose. That's also a vital part of palace games.
We'll see. How long your favor lasts. You'd better pray that the day you lose favor never comes.
Thank you for the advice, sublime consort. I'll go and pray for the goddess's blessing at once. System, track His Majesty's whereabouts.
His Majesty is heading to the Imperial Garden tonight.
System, bring the notebook and ink, and wait for me in the Imperial Garden. I have to settle the dispute with His Majesty tonight. As long as I design the landscape in the Garden of Radiant Splendor properly, will His Majesty be more comfortable staying here?
What are you sketching?
His Majesty.
What's with the Garden of Radiant Splendor?
Your Majesty, you once asked me to design a small courtyard as a private retreat for the two of us. Does that still stand?
Of course it does. I haven't forgotten.
I feared Your Majesty might have. I wanted to finish the plans before I depart to pray, so I'm out sketching in the dead of night. Just thinking about us having a place of our own fills me with joy.
The pavilion of leaning bamboo is far too small. Once Xianer becomes the mistress of a palace, I'll find a far larger palace for you, where Xianer can fully display your talents.
I am unworthy of such praise. As long as Your Majesty is no longer upset with me, you mustn't give me empty promises.
It would be a shame if Xianer's talent went unused. The Empress Dowager sent you to pray only because she's concerned I favor you excessively, not to have you toil so hard, so there's no need to push yourself.
I don't have to work this hard. No, the gentler it appears, the more perilous it is. I'm not forcing myself. I do it willingly.
Xianer seems a bit distant, with an elusive sense of distance. I'm afraid she's troubled.
I only wish to treat Your Majesty well. I've prepared the binder and sketched the designs. What else might I do for Your Majesty?
If I wished that blooming narcissus, could Xianer find it for me? Xianer. I was only making casual conversation.
As soon as I heard Your Majesty favors Narcissus, I could think of nothing else. I've startled Your Majesty. I deserve the severest punishment.
I understand your heart. Why must you prove it this way? You must never risk your life like this again.
Whatever Your Majesty wishes, I'll do everything within my power to accomplish it. I'm willing to give my all to Your Majesty. Until my final breath.
I'll escort you back to the pavilion of leaning bamboo. My dear, you've grown a bit obsessed. Being adored by someone so smitten is rather delightful.
I still must return to the Palace of Everlasting Joy.
That's no matter. I'll send someone to inform the Empress Dowager. Why did you propose to the Empress Dowager that she pray for a month?
My rank is low. In the past, she believed noble Lady Gu was merely a temptress clinging to you. This time, her view may change.
Aren't you worried that after your prayers, I might have forgotten you entirely?
Then I'll simply find another way to win your heart again. It would be like another audition. I'm not afraid.
You have a reply for everything I say, only I would indulge your little tantrums.
I don't just have a little temper. I also harbor great ambitions.
Oh? Then tell me.
Palace rules allow for 2 noble consorts. Surely one of those empty places is meant for me?
My lady, are you sure you should say that? Shouldn't you be more tactful?
I was already being discreet. The blunt version is that I want to be the Empress Dowager.
So you aim to be a noble consort. But promotions in the palace must be orderly. Without an heir or notable merit, you'll have a long wait. Under my care, my dear, your life is already akin to that of a noble consort.
Do you truly know what you're saying? Promising a noble consort's privileges to a mere noble lady.
Your Majesty, I ask for nothing else but that you grant me a chance.
Liang Yuyin, press it flat. To make a bookmark.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Go and look into noble Lady Gu's lineage.
As you wish.
Your Majesty. Xianer, the greatest merit you can achieve is to bear me an heir. Then I shall elevate you to consort.
I heard that noble Lady Gu fell into the pond in the Imperial Garden yesterday. I'm wondering if someone pushed her in.
Lady Guo, why are you looking at me? You're surprisingly well informed for someone of your standing. One might think you're the one in charge of the Imperial Garden.
I wouldn't dare. It's simply that my maid overheard it while passing the Imperial Garden.
You may not dare, but your maid would? How dare you covet power when you can't even control your servants?
Such a coward, yet so provocative.
Then how exactly did noble Lady Gu come to fall into the water?
I appreciate your concern, sisters. I slipped in myself.
Why is everyone staring at me? I was fast asleep in the Palace of Everlasting Joy after my devotions, unlike noble Lady Gu, who was roaming the palace so late, acting so improperly.
This is my chance to score some palace intrigue points. In reply to her sublime ladyship, His Majesty requested some narcissus from the pond last night. Thus, I waded in to pick them for His Majesty.
You plunged into the dead of night just for flowers? Couldn't you simply have told a maid to fetch them?
As His Majesty desired them, I wished to gather them personally.
What gives noble Lady Gu the confidence to be so audacious?
Lady of Grace Ma is truly a fool. Noble Lady Gu is about to ramble again.
The palace's fiercest bully, the precious consort, must have PTSD after all this drama.
I did it out of sheer devotion to His Majesty.
Very well. Now your passion has become devotion.
I've already explained the entire incident of falling into the water. Does your ladyship still insist on asking simply because you wish to pluck a narcissus for His Majesty yourself?
It's fortunate I hail from a good family. Otherwise, nowadays, seeking favor would require knowing how to swim.
Host, your reverse psychology is futile. It'd only fool a 3-year-old.
Perhaps noble consort Wrong has the wit of a 3-year-old.
I'll show you whether I truly dare or not.
I'm tired. Carry on and watch the show.
I'm heading to the Imperial Garden to admire the flowers. Would any sisters like to join me?
Once we've picked the flowers, I'll return to the Palace of Everlasting Joy with you.
Who would want to go with you?
Have you forgotten? In 2 days, we'll be leaving the palace with the Empress Dowager to pray for a month.
Leave at once.
Let's go.
Host, are you truly going to make the consort enter the water?
Just watch how I'll handle this lady crab.
Let's go. We shall go and see.
Your ladyship must be frightened.
Splendid. Noble consort Wrong detests it when you use that sugary, high-pitched tone to vex her.
Why'd you pinch me? My skin's so thick, if you've got that much strength, go pick flowers for your mistress.
How did you dare to leap?
I simply shut my eyes and leapt. The more you dwell on it, the scarier it feels.
Your ladyship, please don't. His Majesty will be terribly worried. Though your ladyship can swim, you haven't swum in years. Please don't.
Is this maid trying to restrain her or goad her? Bringing up His Majesty's concern and her swimming ability, she's left no choice but to jump. The girl has a point. If your ladyship is truly afraid, why not simply drop it? After all, His Majesty was fretting over me only yesterday. If he must worry about you today, it would wear him out. Don't, please don't.
Intriguing. Noble consort Wrong cannot bear that kind of sarcasm.
This is bad, very bad. The pond is icy. It'll sting terribly. All my life. My worst suffering was on my wedding night.
Another one has succumbed to your charms.
Who else has fallen for me? I've seen no men here except the eunuchs. Surely it's not the lady in my arms?
Precisely.
Your courage is impressive. Your ladyship, I truly admire you. Your ladyship, your young maid was right. Your health is far too precious, and you've already proved your bravery.
How did you catch me?
I'm simply quick on my feet.
Why catch me at all? Weren't you itching to see me plunge and disgrace myself?
You've got it wrong, your ladyship. You once looked down on my humble life, but you are different. If anything befell you, the blame would fall on me. You can afford to be reckless, but I cannot bear the consequences.
Noble Lady Gu didn't want me falling into the pond, so she rushed in to rescue me.
Your Highness, I'll meet you at the Palace of Everlasting Joy later.
Host, you've really blazed a new path in the harem, winning over all your superiors. Even the fiercest noble consort is now fond of you.
That's not all. There's still the Empress Dowager. She's like an honorary chairwoman. Let's go.
It's settled just like that? Has noble consort Wrong changed her mind?
Your Highness, noble Lady Gu is merely acting the saint. She plainly used her charms to draw attention, and then used her words to rile you. She was just afraid of being blamed for your fall, so she intervened. She's so scheming.
You're making Noble Lady Gu sound far too manipulative. I thought she looked radiant a moment ago. What did everyone think?
In my opinion, she's just the same as ever. Equally detestable.
You're being biased.
Didn't you used to hate noble Lady Gu the most? This is bad. You're far too sentimental, Your Highness. Once you warm to someone, you see them in the best possible light. Noble Lady Gu has seized an opening this time, and now even she's charmed even you.
Noble Lady Gu is quite the heroine, I suppose.
Your Majesty, Noble Consort Wrong attempted to leap into the pond in the Imperial Garden to pick flowers for you, but Noble Lady Gu rescued her.
My Xian'er truly is the kindest soul.
They truly are two of a kind. Both Your Majesty and Noble Consort Wrong are poor judges of character.
Xian'er and the noble consort will accompany the Empress Dowager to pray for a month. I'll truly miss them. Liang Yuyin. Go to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo.
I'll prepare everything at once.
Wait. Go to the Palace of Everlasting Joy instead.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good thing I was born early. If I had been a consort in the palace and heard of noble Lady Gu's antics, I'd be utterly stunned. She'll stop at nothing to curry favor. Who could possibly rival her?
I heard the consort jumped in as well today. Yet, noble Lady Gu caught her, so she didn't fall.
The Wrong family is also quite the fearless child. This trend cannot go on, otherwise the pools in the Imperial Garden will soon be crowded with people. I ought to take them to Jingshin Temple as soon as possible.
His Majesty arrives.
Mother Empress is truly generous, to let the consort and noble Lady Gu share in your blessings. Yet the consort is frail, and noble Lady Gu is still young. On the journey, I'm afraid they won't be properly looked after. Lady Ma has been longing for you. Since you devote yourself to Buddha all year, why not bring her with you?
This time, I wish to take these two favored ones away, merely to benefit my distant niece. Do I appear so heartless to you? If I also take Lady Ma, there'll be no one left to serve you. How could I deprive you of everyone?
The selection has just concluded, and a new group has entered the palace. I have plenty of attendants.
The consorts mustn't stay away from the palace too long. Make it 15 days.
Still, I believe, the palace can't go a single day without your guidance. How about 7 days?
However much you favor them, please don't overindulge them.
Thank you for your grace. I will take my leave. Come with me to visit Lady Ma.
Goodness. A month of prayer shrank to 7 days. All for noble Lady Gu. His Majesty truly went all out.
Who's that?
I do have a name. It's Chu Yun.
All right, Chu Yun. I can walk by myself. Let go of me.
I can't do that. You're always scheming against my lady. So don't act chummy with me.
Like mistress? Like maid? She's just as vexing as her lady. What foul mood?
I'm leaving the palace for a whole month soon, but His Majesty still won't see me. He even visited someone else. Even with a hanger-on like you, I still can't keep him. You don't even look the least bit sad. You're truly a heartless girl.
The Emperor's absence is actually a blessing.
How could that be good news? If I fall out of favor, I still have my family to lean on. But if you do, you may as well move into the Zhaoyang Palace as a maid. It's better than being a lady at the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo.
Good thing the internet doesn't exist, or you'd be dragged online 8 times a day. He headed to the Palace of Everlasting Joy to beg the Imperial Empress Mother for leniency. His Majesty only summons us to soothe his loneliness when that fails.
Go on.
Even though Lady of Grace Ma is delicate, she's the Imperial Empress Mother's niece. She was placed to win favor for her clan. She leans on you only because the Emperor overlooks her. His Majesty spent an hour with her to achieve his aim at the Palace of Everlasting Joy and pay respect to the Imperial Empress Mother.
You really have a silver tongue. Nothing sounds bad when it comes out of your mouth.
Should I harp on misfortune to improve it? Best to ward off ill omens.
By decree of the Imperial Empress Mother, Noble Consort Rong and Noble Lady Gu are to prepare for a 7-day retreat at the Temple of the Serene Heart.
Yes.
Noble Lady Gu, a month has shrunk to 7 days.
We've won our wager.
Sit down.
I must figure out how to win over the Imperial Empress Mother.
Liang Yuyin. Noble Consort Rong and Noble Lady Gu are coming back from the temple today, correct?
Your Majesty, they're already en route.
It's been 7 days since I saw them, and I truly miss them. Surely they miss me just as much, yes.
Shall we wrap it up, Your Highness? You've been on a 7-day losing streak, and handed over heaps of jewelry. They're not exactly easy to convert into cash.
Pawn them? You truly lack taste. Just take any piece to the Imperial Household Department, and they wouldn't dare hassle you.
I get it. It's basically a VIP pass for the Imperial Household Department.
I didn't bring much silver today, so charge it to my account. When we're back in the palace, I'll pay you in gold ingots instead. Don't you even think of dozing off. I'm absolutely winning this hand.
System. Tweak the difficulty, so she feels as though she's on the brink of winning. Just enough for her to believe she'll take the next game.
Host, you're ruthless. Based on my readings, Noble Consort Rong is about to give up and enter a convent.
I heard that during these 7 days, you two have been getting along nicely, but I doubted it. After seeing the jewels on Noble Lady Gu and those hairpins of hers, I believe it now. But you, Noble Consort, departing for the capital today, you're dressed so plainly, quite unlike you.
Credit goes to Noble Lady Gu for keeping me company. One more round.
Seriously? Yet another round? Your Highness, you've only have a single fine gown left.
Silence. I sense I might win this time.
How dare you? How could you strike the Empress Dowager's carriage?
We're aiming for the Emperor's mother. I hear his beloved consort is in there too. None of you will walk away.
Who's shouting for me?
You brazen rogue. How dare you lay hands on the Imperial Empress Mother's carriage?
We've come for the despised Emperor's mother. I've heard the Emperor's favored concubine is inside as well. You will all be finished.
Put away the chessboard. I'll step out to see what's going on.
Imperial Empress Mother, please don't.
It's all right. I wish to see who dares to lay a finger on me.
Do you think blocking us will spare their lives?
Imperial Empress Mother, look out!
Fall back.
Pursue them.
My child, I will ensure your safety.
Imperial Empress Mother, are you unharmed? Could there be a better moment to claim the credit than now?
I'm all right. But you're rather badly hurt. Is there medicine in the carriage? Bring everything out for Lady of Merit Gwei.
I'm fine, but I fear His Majesty may reject me if a scar remains. Don't give me hollow promises. Give me something tangible.
Should the Emperor scorn you for your wound, I will guarantee you luxury and comfort for life.
Achievement unlocked. Imperial Empress Mother's Safeguard. Reward. 8,000 palace intrigue points. Now the Imperial Empress Mother deems you nearer than her own niece. Host, how did you pull that off?
Your Majesty. The Empress Dowager was ambushed on her return. Both the Empress Dowager and noble consort Rong are unharmed, but noble Lady Gu was gravely wounded shielding them.
What? Noble Lady Gu was badly hurt?
Fortunately, there were no urgent reports today.
I'll submit mine tomorrow.
The Emperor is concerned about noble Lady Gu, so do not anger him.
Anything else to report?
We'll take our leave.
Convey my decree. Jiang Xian, daughter of the Meizei County Magistrate, shall enter the palace and will be elevated to concubine for rescuing the Empress Dowager.
Rescuing the Empress Dowager is a tremendous feat, but a swift promotion without an heir may prove unwise.
Wait. Better to await my mother's return, before bestowing any reward.
Your Majesty is prudent. This will forestall court gossip.
Dispatch the finest physician from the capital city who specializes in trauma to attend my beloved lady at once, lest this promotion become her last honor.
Yes, Your Majesty. Her last honor? His Majesty is beside himself with worry.
Host, you truly went all out. First you rescued the noble consort, then the Empress Dowager. With merit like that, so long as you don't annoy the Emperor, you can enjoy a peaceful retirement.
Retirement? I won't retire. Absolutely not. I wish to postpone my retirement. No, I shall never retire. I can still work.
Mianxia, summon the Imperial physician at once. Noble Lady Gu has a fever.
Warmth halo. 10 degrees. Touch me again.
My lady is cold.
Turn it off. Dear Mianxia, please don't cry. Your lady isn't gone at all.
His Majesty has arrived. Her Majesty has arrived. Noble consort Rong has arrived. His Majesty has arrived.
Her Majesty, the Empress, and the precious consort have also come to see Concubine Gu. I've requested the Imperial Empress Mother to grant her title tomorrow. What do you two think?
Concubine Gu's service in saving the Imperial Empress Mother warrants a promotion. She can now officially assist me manage palace affairs.
I believe it is well earned. As the precious consort, associating with a noble lady is beneath my rank. The rank of concubine is just acceptable.
Your Majesty.
You rushed over to the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo. Is Concubine Gu ill?
Someone from the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo reported that noble Lady Concubine Gu, has a high fever.
What?
That lady in the Pavilion of Leaning Bamboo is really remarkable. She has succeeded in winning over all 4 heavyweights of the Forbidden Palace.
A fever from an injury is normal. We only need to treat the symptoms. Concubine Gu's wound is healing nicely. She should fully recover in a few days.
Concubine Gu. I thank His Majesty for elevating my mistress. I offer thanks on her behalf.
My gratitude? For being raised to concubine. I've been promoted. Thank you, Your Highness, sublime consort.
She's clearly ill. She's even thanking the wrong person.
The big boss is here too. I can't risk offending either side. Even the inner palace's CEO is here. Why is everyone here? It's just a slight ailment. I wouldn't dare trouble the three of you. My health is rather poor right now. The attendants will have to tend to me all night. I fear it might disturb His Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress.
I'll stay here with concubine Ge.
When did you two grow so close?
What happened at the Temple of the Serene Heart?
Your Majesty, Your Highness, I shall take good care of concubine Ge. You, go boil some hot water. When concubine Ge begins to sweat, wipe her down.
Yes, my lady.
Go make a bowl of porridge. The pavilion of leaning bamboo doesn't even have a kitchen, does it? What a pitiful place. Never mind. Take my token to Zhaoyang Palace and have it cooked there.
Yes, my lady.
In this harem, things are about to shift. Consort Ge, are you feeling any better? Please try to reason with His Majesty. He's unwell, yet he keeps working.
Your Majesty... This is serious. It's scabies.
Shiner.
Eunuch Liang, inform the Empress Dowager to seal the palace.
Yes, my lady.
Host, aren't you upset? Back then, scabies could be deadly.
Let me think. I just got a promotion, everything was going great, then the conglomerate suddenly collapsed. They repossessed the villa, and I have to move back to bunk beds.
Host, why are your eyes so red?
I was doing so well. Why was I fired so abruptly? If my competitor suddenly disappears, what will I do?
After Emperor Taizong died, Wu Zetian ended up with Li Ji. So, anything's possible. Yet Jie has no heirs. If he dies, we'll just have to see who succeeds him.
Didn't you say he'd live to 90? Then he should pull through this crisis.
Not necessarily. That was based on the assumption you wouldn't affect his life. You finished the mission early, won his favor, and drastically altered his path. His lifespan could be changed as well.
So, by lying with me, did I shorten his life?
It might also prolong his life. Still, I've leveled up, so I can now read your stats. Pregnant. You're expecting.
Pregnant. Your Majesty.
Utter nonsense. Who allowed you in? Was it Lady of Grace Ma? Where is the Empress? Empress, how could she allow you to be so reckless? There are plenty of concubines in the palace. Why must you endanger yourself like this? Convey my decree. If I am no longer here, then let Lady of Grace Ma accompany me to the end.
Calm yourself, please, Your Majesty. I volunteered to nurse you. No one means me harm.
You are being foolish. There are plenty of others to tend me. So why must you put yourself in danger?
Wherever Your Majesty goes, there I shall be. A loyal employee would never let the boss face danger alone.
I understand completely. Let go of me. This illness is contagious. Go to the side chamber and use mugwort for protection. If the Empress Dowager asks, I will say you were attending in the inner chamber.
My boss actually cares about my safety this much. Past bosses only ever thought about how to squeeze me to the limit. No workplace insurance, no compensation, and 0 overtime pay.
Let go of my hand.
I will not let go.
Please let go.
Your Majesty.
Host, you have a single opportunity to exchange all your points for a special medicine. Do you wish to proceed?
Exchange. After all, I haven't completed the palace contest mission, so I can't afford to lose my target.
Why is this happening? With the Emperor so ill, why does the Empress Dowager, her own niece, want me to nurse him? The moment I arrived, I heard the Emperor wishes me to accompany him to the end. How can this be?
The Empress Dowager ordered you to tend the sick, so you could gain the Emperor's favor. I never imagined you'd be such a coward, utterly squandering the Empress Dowager's painstaking efforts.
But this illness is contagious and deadly. How could I not fear? The Emperor dotes on you, and you've lost your senses over him. That is your problem. But I am different from you. My life has always been nobler and more valuable than yours. Since you possess nothing, you can naturally afford to gamble. But I treasure my life. How is that wrong?
Lady of Grace Ma, you're right, yet that's precisely where I surpass you. When life is at stake, I dare to risk everything. As for love or its absence, I'm merely fulfilling my duty as a consort, through and through. Your Majesty.
Lady Ma, you claimed your life was more precious than hers, and more important, but I disagree.
I was wrong. That's not what I intended. I didn't mean that.
Then tell me, what did you mean? Since you won't say it, I'll say it for you. Liang Yuyin.
Yes.
Execute my command. Lady Ma, blatantly disrespectful before me, disloyal and ungracious, arrogant and overbearing. In light of your past, and your service to the Empress Dowager, demote her to noble lady.
No!
Until I give permission, you are not to leave. Take her away.
No! No! No, Your Majesty, please. Please, Your Majesty.
Whether love exists or not, I am wholly fulfilling my duty as a consort.
You treat me well. Is it truly only out of duty?
System. Quick, give me a charm template. I don't really get him.
All the palace points were spent on the medicine to save the Emperor. Now everything depends on you.
Your Majesty, simply doing my duty. Is that somehow wrong?
I'm the one asking, how dare you retort?
I just wish to understand Your Majesty's wishes, so I can better reflect on myself.
I wish to hear what exactly you desire.
I only wish to stay by your side, with no other ambition.
I need you to speak honestly.
The boss demands honesty, yet a subordinate can hardly say it. Still, this boss is a decent man, who treats me kindly, and looks out for me. Perhaps I ought to see him differently.
Host, will you now view him as your beloved?
He treats me so nicely. Perhaps I should see him as a partner. I'll join the Imperial family as an equity partner.
Never mind, so long as the host is pleased.
His Majesty, I wish to remain at your side for good. That's the truth, but I also seek a promotion.
You've mentioned that before. I assure you, you'll be the woman I cherish most.
Whether it's love or not, isn't important right now. I want a promotion. Don't give me hollow promises.
Xian'er actually sees serving me as a task to be fulfilled. You may leave. I don't wish to see you.
Then I'll take my leave.
Why are you still here?
His Majesty hasn't released my hand.
Stay back away from me, but not too far.
Well, I want to transcribe admonitions for women on your back.
You're so naughty. You're just like a little fox
Whatever your majesty requests, I will comply without fail.
You were the one who barged into my life uninvited and touched me with your fervent affection. That's why I'm willing to humble myself to take care of you and cherish you. Yet I never expected that you were merely doing your duty. You truly are heartless.
Oh. What is it he truly wants?
If you don't love me, why treat me so well? You're so kind to me. Do you genuinely want to be, or is it merely your duty? If someone else were emperor, would you treat him this well too?
Each question is a trap.
I don't know how to respond to all these what-ifs any longer. What is it your majesty truly wants of me? Please, boss, just give me some clear guidance.
I just want you to love me.
Your majesty, have my actions not shown that I love you? Have I not treated you well enough?
I don't want you to love me merely because I ask you to. I want you to love me because you genuinely wish to. Do you understand?
Do you wish for the truth, your majesty?
Go on. I can take it.
I don't understand. Your majesty? Your majesty! Eunuch Liang, someone fetch the physician. Your majesty. Your majesty. Physician.
His Majesty's pulse is stable, the rash has begun to recede, and you'll soon make a complete recovery. Yet, why do I detect signs of severe emotional distress?
I merely fainted because I was worn out. It has nothing to do with Lady Gu.
Your Majesty, Lady Gu has personally attended to you over the past few days. Your meals and medicine have all been prepared and overseen by her.
During these days, Lady Gu has toiled tirelessly. Kindly go and conduct a routine examination on her.
Yes, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Lady Gu is 1 month pregnant.
Is that true?
Greetings to the Empress Dowager.
Excellent, excellent. Heaven has blessed my son.
I've finally distracted the boss with the prospect of an heir. Now he'll stop questioning me about love.
Everyone, rise.
Lady Gu has always been robust, but she is now with child. She mustn't overexert herself. I venture to suggest that her waiting upon you all day should not recur. You should concentrate on nourishing the child.
Physician Chi, we bear no ill will, yet you advise the boss to cancel all my undertakings.
Mother, Lady Gu has faithfully served you, so I'd like to elevate her to virtuous consort. Her eagerness for advancement is truly vexing, yet irksome as it is, isn't that precisely what she desires?
Why not wait until Lady Gu bears the child?
The palace has ample resources. We can then raise her straight to precious consort.
I am grateful to the Imperial Sovereign and the Empress Dowager for your benevolence.
What sort of whirlwind promotion is this?
By heaven's decree, so declares the Emperor. Consort Shu of the Jiang clan, blessed by heaven, who graces the inner court, stands as a paragon of virtue and grace, and comports herself with prudence. She is hereby elevated to noble consort and bestowed the title of Hao.
What does the title Hao signify? Isn't Hao normally reserved for princes?
It extols her great virtue and displays His Majesty's favor. May she ever remain diligent and loyal.
I humbly accept the edict and thank His Majesty.
How should not serve as a woman's title, given His Majesty's tastes. My posthumous title, once I'm gone, had best be chosen by me.
Now that you bear the title Hao, why concern yourself with being so virtuous and diligent?
Xianer, do you think this title impressive?
Raised to noble consort, with a title that startles the whole palace, you earn another 20,000 points. The Ministry of Rights prepared numerous auspicious titles for His Majesty, such as Zhen, Shi, or Chen, all surely preferable to godlike consort.
Zhen is far too cliched, and Chen is a tad excessive. As for the title Shi, if I were indeed styled noble consort Shi, the Emperor might not see 90.
Is this the same host who didn't even know the legend of Zhen Huan? You even know about Consort Shi, who tamed the dragon.
I've completed the palace intrigue quest. Palace intrigue doesn't always have to be so ruthless, does it?
Congratulations on taking the last laugh reward for this mission and securing the Emperor's sole affection. I'm pleased to inform you that you may return now. Of course, you could also elect to remain here and pass peacefully in your twilight years.
Though I'm fond of this place, I still wish to return to my own time.
You've toiled for 2 lifetimes. Your reward is a taste of being the boss. Upon your return to the modern world, you'll receive a top-tier subordinate. You may take full credit for his efforts, and simply toss him a small wage as thanks.
He's a good emperor, and I'd like to leave him with some excellent policies to aid the realm.
If I were to ask for that, blooming Narcissus, would Xianer find it for me?
Whatever your Majesty wishes, I shall do my utmost to make it so. Farewell, Imperial Palace. Goodbye, Xie Che.
Your Majesty, noble consort Hao has departed.
I wish to copy admonitions for women. Upon your Majesty's back. I'm frightened, and need only a hug. I am willing to serve your Majesty. To my last breath, I just wish to stay by your side and desire nothing more.
Xianer, I guard the Yanqi dynasty in this life. Should there be a next life, I will guard only you.
Emperor Xie Che of Yanqi was industrious, ushering in a golden age through his reforms. He abolished concubinage in favor of monogamy and passed the throne to noble consort Hao's son, Xie Zhao, finding eternal rest at 90.
Come in.
President Jiang, here's the project President Tang assigned to you. The client is in a hurry, but we're not rushing. It's only 1:43 a.m. 56 seconds. 57 seconds. 58 seconds.
1:43? You call this early? Oh, come on. There's still so much to go over. System, can I spend my leftover points on cheat codes? System? System? My dear system is really gone. Looks like I'll have to grind on my own.
President Jiang. So, President Jiang, they really forced me.
Get out!
President Jiang.
It's finally finished. Time to return to the palace and sleep. Hello?
Hello, it's your private driver. I'm almost at your location, so please get ready.
Okay. The queen is coming down now, so prepare to welcome me.
What? What do you mean?
Something's off. Do I really live here? This place is far too small. I truly wish I could return to the palace. No, I mustn't think that way. That's a dangerous mindset. I'd better resign first, since I've forgotten everything about business.
Xian Air.
Ding. You have linked to the check-in system. The host will earn random rewards by checking in at designated spots each day.
Check-in system. Where am I? Where is Xian Air?
You have been reborn into the modern world. Your new identity is a $100 billion heir. In short, you're loaded, but your father is gone. Report to Huasheng Corporation tomorrow, and you may receive a surprise.
In my past life, the throne weighed heavily on me, and I only set that burden aside at 90. Without Xian Er, nothing feels surprising to me. All I've ever wanted has been her from the start.
Today's check-in is complete. Here's a $1 million reward.
Quit hesitating. I'm the one you're looking for. The system flagged a reward the instant you showed up. It seems you're the star employee I have been searching for.
Xian Er, but I haven't received any system rewards yet.
That's normal. From now on, all your rewards are mine. I worked for you for half my life in the Yanqi dynasty, so it's only fair you work for me in this life, right? Will the Supreme Emperor lose his temper?
You still think you were merely working for me in Yanqi?
Here we go again.
Tell me, did you ever truly love me? Don't look away. I want the truth.
Without the dragon robe giving him that regal aura, he looks more like a baby-faced college student. If I date him, does that count as dating a younger man?
So, was being with me really just a matter of convenience?
At first, yes. But later, no. I've realized it is better with you around. In this life, it's your turn to work for me.
Fine, even if I work for you for life. The system tied my achievements to you, which meaning even the gods recognize your past contributions. I ought to spend my life repaying your kindness and be your sole partner for life. In this strange and bizarre land, shouldn't we join hands and cooperate?
Your Majesty, I actually have a secret to share.
You sly woman, you really fooled me, so you must look after me for the rest of your life.
Fine.
You sound so unwilling, like you don't really mean it.
I will genuinely take responsibility for you forever.
So, are you just staying with me out of obligation?
Here we go again. I just want to get back to work. This lovesick, prickly emperor is just too much.
Hi, everyone. Sorry to interrupt. You two, could you tell me how to get to People's Park?
System?
What system?